What's good? So at a different angle today, you're going to see a couple of angles today. Welcome to Sunday service. If your first time, if you've been rocking with me, welcome back. Hit that like button. Got some special guests today jumping on the show. First we got to talk our shit. Starting a little early because we do have live fantasy draft as we got the guest on today. So if you guys are doing the fantasy football, we had the live draft at 11:30. Stay tuned for that if you're already in there. So I wanted to start a little early, get some things out the way before we go into whatever's going to. So hold on, let me see what's in the comments. Mama Flip in the building. What's good? Dirty Workers. Big shout to Dirty Workers. Man, the Paradise-like theme song, so dope. Everybody loving it. Go support that guy. DJ Logo, what up? Gary Mack, what up? So like I said, you're going to see different angles today. I'm moving the camera around. There's a lot going on today. Of course, got my red cup. Hit that Cash App, fill up that red cup. First off, I got to start this off for the show. Bobby Rell, what's good, baby? Shelton Collins, what up? Burt Ross and Miles Burt, my bro in the building. Appreciate all you guys who donated to the back to school. Right now, as of now, we did about 150 bags with school supplies. So that's dope. Appreciate all you guys. Now, as promised, I'm going to read off some names. If I miss your name, I apologize. A lot of people donated this year, more than normal. I want to give a big shout to Keith. Big shout to Sosua Electric Carts twice. Brother donated twice. Sophia Felix, Bert, Glenn Johnson, Victor Sims, a.k.a. Sosua Electric Carts. Shout to the bro. He donated twice. Wayne Lewis. Nita. Wayne Lewis. James Hill. CJ NEJ. Bobby. Also, every single person who bought a Rico Toro shirt, you guys donated to the cause. Keith again, another Keith, excuse me. Big Tim, another EJ, King and Queen Sam, Ralph Baker as well. A few other people donated that. I didn't get to pull it from on his phone, so I apologize. Ray from Roomba made a huge donation, as Victor Sims, Sosua Electric Cards. So appreciate all you guys. This year we did about a little over 150 kids. We'll get book bags full of school supplies. So shout out to you guys. Big shout out to Daryl out in Puerto Plata. We already started. I think I gave about 30-something bags out already in Puerto Plata. We did about another 20 here. We have a bunch more bags to give out. So shout out to you guys who donated. Also, this is what I do it for. So yesterday, I had a couple families out here in Sosua. Gave them a couple bags, and they sent back a letter. This is what I do it for. And it says, thank you very much for doing your part for the supplies. For your part, excuse me. Thank you, Ashley, Esmeralyn, and I can't read the last name. I think it's Rashawn. I might say it wrong. But they sent me a thank you note. So this thank you note goes to you guys as well as it goes to me. So that's what I do it for right here. Little thank you note, just thanking us for the supplies. So that's really dope. So yeah, we're giving the rest of those out the rest of this week. By the end of the week, we should have all the supplies out. School starts the week after that, and we'll go from there. So like I said, shout out to you guys. Give yourself a round of applause for donating, helping out the kids in Sosua. KOS, Kids in Sosua. Let me get on this right here. Catch up with these comments. V Jag, what up? Sophia Felix says, how you doing? Delta 1 in the building. Definitely hit that link right there. Dirty Workers, go get that track. Download that track, man. Paradise-like theme song. Mayor Sosua, what up? Sean Ford, what up? Oh, it's all good, man. You know it's love. And that 5X is up there. Yes, the 5X is on the website. The best friend ever. Philly in the building. Shout to Philly. Lance in the building. 2-inch gang, what's good? Don Burke in the building. And yes, the draft room is open. So if you're doing the live draft, we start in about 25 minutes. Blade Runner, what's good? So I'm starting a new segment on Sundays. Probably do it once a month. It's going to be called Money. That's Jimmy. Summer Jam Screen. I told him to put on Summer Jam Screen. His handle is this. You guys can see it. You get Jimmy up. You can tell him I posted him. So Jimmy's claim to fame is going to Jola, California. La Jola, California. That's his travels. And you guys see that? Pull it back. It's hard to get this stuff up here. But you can look it up. La Jola, California. Okay? La Jola is a small seaside area known for its rugged coastline, trail winds past pine trees and sandstone canyons in Torrey Pine State Natural Reserve. So this man was going to tell me, who lives on an island, who travels in multiple countries, that going to La Jolla is better than going overseas. Also, the travel shamers' claim to fame is buying old trucks and fixing them up. So this is what travel shamers look like in the world today. So Mother Sucker of the Month number 1, Jimmy from Instagram. Mother Sucker number 2. This is my favorite one, by the way. Where is it at? Hold on. Marlon Morales. Marlon Morales. Now you might remember Marlon Morales as one of the 2 crackheads who ran up here talking ish that day. Right? You see it? So Marlon allegedly got beat up a few months back, blamed it on me. And I don't know how I have anything to do with that, but he got beat up. Threatening message on the FlipFlop Facebook. Right there, face, everything. Nice threatening message, right? Little did Marlon realize that after our mini altercation, Marlon went immediately to Cheramico and asked some friends of mine how he could get money out of me, how he could sue me, how he would hope that I hit him some money. I told you guys, some of these Dominicans know if you put hands on them, you're going to pay. I told you, some dudes would take an ass whooping for $5,000. So I knew that already. So Marlon's idea is to send me this threatening message, hoping I would respond. I did respond. I said, you know what? I'm going to beat Marlon to the punch. Literally. My lawyer now has Marlon's information and is going to make sure that if anything goes down and I defend myself, it's well known that Marlon was trying to set me up so he can get paid. So, Mother Sucker of the Month number 2, the crackhead we all know and love as Marlon Morales. Love you, bro. Love you. And yes, this is how I get down. Now, Mother Sucker number 3, a friend of the channel, someone we all know and love. Hold on. Someone we all know and love. Fulano, a.k.a. Mulano. Now, we know he got arrested in 2016 for second-degree sex offense. He was just arrested on August 1st for driving while impaired, and he's looking bad out here. Big shout to Fulano, a.k.a. Mulano. Woo! Looking bad. So number 3, to make the Summer Jam scream, Mulano, arrested once again. That is our segment of Mother Sucker of the Month. Some of these guys are freaking amazing. At the end of the day, I ain't shit. I'm talked about like dirt. I don't do nothing bad. I'll be sitting here drinking my red cup, laughing at everybody else doing stupid shit. Let me catch up on these comments. Travel Guards, what up with you? King Sam in the building. Shout out to Queen Sam. Solo was good. Appreciate you, brother. And by the way, so I left Solo off. Solo donated as well. I had your real name, my bad. Solo donated as well. Rico, what up? Safid in the building. Prince Nasim in the building. Oh, I ain't. You see me stressed? I ain't stressed at all. I just got to put people on the Summer Jam screen so they know they're stupid. Yeah. One thing you got to understand, the reason other situations never bothered me, as soon as I knew he ran and asked people how could he sue me, I was like, yeah, just like I said, I know what it's about. So what I'll do is I'll sue him before he sues me. How about that? And I actually responded, thank you very much for the threatening message. You're super intelligent. Dom Davis in the building. Now, let me set my camera up again. So we're getting ready for the fantasy football. One second. I do want to say something, though. We have fires in Maui, hurricanes in California, tropical storms coming this way. The world is crazy. The world is definitely crazy right now. Also, be careful if you have a rent-a-homie. All right, if you have a rent-a-homie, tell your rent-a-homie wait at the bottom of the steps if you come to flip-flop. Because some rent-a-homies walk in with y'all, expect y'all to pay. And when y'all don't pay for them, they sit there like, I ain't got no money. I had a rent-a-home, but listen, some of the rent-a-homies are American too. All right, they're not just Dominican, Haitian. So if you get a rent-a-homie, you know, rent-a-homie is someone that a lackey you have on the side with you. That's a rent-a-homie. You know, you rented a friend for the day. I don't do rent-a-homie, so like tell your rent-a-homie stay outside. No, that's not. If you were paying for everything, that's rent-a-homie, yeah.
You never get a half sandwich again.
He said you never get one again. Now here's what I'm gonna do real quick, guys. I'm gonna turn this on. I need you guys to tell me. There we go. Put this right here. See if it. Shut up. I'm gonna stop talking. Just tell me if you guys hear my good friends here at the bar. Just talk real quick.
Hey, what's happening? Welcome to the Sunday service. This is Alan.
Grab. Hey, how's everyone doing? This is Neil. Can you guys hear them? I want to make sure the mic and the phone are not too loud. You heard them clear? All right, so you know what? Let's keep the mic between you guys right there.
Sweet.
All right, so introduce yourself.
What's up? I'm Alan from Florida.
Neil from Florida too.
Gotta say it with your chest.
Neil from Florida.
All right, so these are my bro who always here at the bar yapping it up. Action Jackson's on the way too. And Action Jackson got to tell you a funny story too. Remember last week he was about to get married. I'll wait till he comes here. I heard your crystal kids here, so it works good. I'll wait till Jackson gets here to tell you the true story. So look, let me try to fix this. I'm gonna keep the camera here so you guys can stay in tune with us. All right, put this right there. Oh, Action Jackson just pulled up.
What's up, man? What's going on?
Slide over just a little bit, both of you guys, so I get y'all in the camera. Yeah, there we go. We good. All right, so we're good, y'all. Make sure, let me go online, make sure I see us good. Action Jackson, do you want to give us an update about last week? Hold on. You might. Remember Action Jackson getting married last week? Give us an update.
All right. We get on here real quick. Yellow, por favor.
Give us a.
All right, update of last week. I was happy to come on the show and get y'all's marital advice. Me and the lovely woman got married in Puerto Plata last week. It's going swimmingly well. She's already divorced me and taken half my shit. And
good job.
No, that's not what happened at all. Y'all know that's not what happened at all. So last week I listened to y'all's advice. Hold on, I got to close myself down.
Don't be nervous now. Tell the story.
So last week I listened to y'all's advice. Where am I hearing myself somewhere?
I'm sorry, this is you.
Okay, we were good.
I'm actually making sure the camera's good.
Yeah, all right, so I listened to y'all's advice. Wonderful advice, by the way. Shout out to Lance, by the way, who saw me in the street on his birthday. Happy birthday, Lance.
Big shout out, Lance. Happy birthday.
So, yeah, I listened to y'all's advice and I took some evaluation. And then, fuck, I'm really drunk right now from last night.
It's 11:14, bro.
Yeah, I know. I told you it's hard to get in here today. So, all right, guys, here's what happened. This shit totally fell apart. Like, it literally fell apart. And the week that we talked on air totally fell apart. Fucking all the Dominican traits that I was warned about started coming out. Started asking me for money for her children's school. I hadn't even met her fucking kids, which is also a problem. There was an incident that happened right after the show where she doesn't want to be seen with me in town because she's afraid that her daughter's father will stop paying for her lifestyle.
Jose.
What, that happened to someone here?
I call them Jose's.
Oh.
Every girl has a Jose.
She was afraid that Jose was not going to pay for her lifestyle. And this was kind of upsetting me. And then it all came to a fiery head because, I hadn't got head in a while. And I was upset about that.
Jesus Christ.
And so I kind of got hostile as shit thanks to Brugal. I'm officially sponsored by Brugal Rum. And so Brugal was speaking through me when I said,
Brugal demon.
What's the Brugal demon?
I love
I love the Brugal
The
demon.
Grey Goose demon, the Red Cup demon.
Look, Brugal demon has saved my life because Brugal said, put your foot down. And I said, love of my life, future wife, if you don't come over and have sex with me, I'm going to tell your baby's father we're having sex anyways, and you won't have to worry about
So
him
you
as a
were
problem.
blackmailing in the beginning.
That's not blackmailing.
That's low.
That's not blackmailing. It's called fuck it.
I'm not going to be the only one out here.
Blame it on the Brugal demon.
And Brugal, that's your fault.
Today, Sadie, today.
So,
Where'd you get that shirt from?
Oh, this is Kmart. This is Walmart.
Got some pine trees on.
this is straight Walmart right here.
This is.
Hey, I'm slotted number 1 in the draft. That's so dope.
All right. So hold on. Let me finish. Not done. Now, some other things that happened. Yeah. All right. That's a little fucked up, but some other things that happened, right? I'd seen her. I'm walking down the street as I walk every day, and she's out in the middle of the street, and she totally fucking ignored me. Like I wave at her, and she looked right through me. Guys, I was like, and then she writes me a message, sorry, me more, I can't wave to you in public. I was like, bitch, you know what? Fuck this.
This is not a good relationship.
So when I was in Puerto Plata, getting the documentation that you have to get married, I happened to meet a supermodel out there, and Greg can verify she's fine as fuck.
She's fine. She's a Sosua 10.
So, you know, things are going okay. And you know what? As soon as I broke up with her, I got laid by this hot-ass fucking little girl. So, you know, it's like the universe was like, yo, this shit ain't supposed to work out. I'm sad about it, though. I'm real sad about it. I'm still trying to talk to her.
Oh, and get this shit.
So she wrote me a fucking long-ass separation letter, right? I can show it to you. Where she said part of the reason she got mad at me is because I wouldn't pay for her son's school that I've never met. And she said,
You're the gringo.
right, I'm the fucking gringo from D.C., Virginia. You can't play that shit on me. You know how many bad bitches we got out there that steal money from niggas? All of them. All of them.
Yeah, you're kind of drunk. Thomas, what up?
I'm really drunk.
LJ, what up?
I'm still drunk from last night.
I had walked in the house at 6 a.m. and my fucking power was out again. I'm hot as shit in that bitch. I got into a fight with my landlord this morning.
Your AC broke again?
Dude, I told that bitch, I was like, give me my fucking rent for the month and my deposit, I'm out.
Oh, do you have the Brugal demon again? Is Brugal demon going?
I never stopped.
What's in that cup?
What do you think? What? Bro, this is from last night. We still...
This show is brought to you by the Brugal demon.
Brugal, official sponsor of Action Jackson.
Salo, what up?
White
Yo,
girl
what up?
wasted.
So, but I want to
So
show
we
you...
went from, pass me the mic, by the way.
I'm not done.
No, I'm not taking it from you. We went from, no, because we get hit between us.
Right.
We went from you being in love and getting married last week
Right. And I was about
to
to.
you breaking up with her
Yep.
and cursing her out and blackmailing her.
I didn't blackmail her.
My. And they say global warming isn't real.
That's not blackmail. That's a, you know what, bitch? If we're supposed to be getting married, then you're not fucking claiming me. I'll be a dick too. We can all be dicks. I don't give a fuck. And guess what?
Get this shit.
So she said that what I did gave her panic attacks and she had to go to the fucking hospital because she's about to have
That's
a...
way too dramatic.
What's about to happen?
Now,
Fucking heart attack.
now, you guys were sitting over here on the side last Sunday, but I'm sure you heard the conversation you guys did as well. I specifically said, I call it Pacific. I specifically said, you don't know this woman.
you were right.
Well, everything that happened showed that I was right. He doesn't know her. He didn't know her. Now when she's crazy, now he's like, oh, she's crazy. No, she's been crazy.
Yeah, I know. Love is blind, dog.
It wasn't love, it was lust.
And guess what? Here's the even more fucked up part, right? So after I did that shit, she freaks out and she tells her fucking ex about us anyways. I'm like, you dumb bitch, if you had just done that off the top,
We would have had a fucking problem.
Now her ex is looking for you right now.
No, it's not. That nigga owes me money. Fuck you. You still owe me $100.
Hey,
German
it's a
piece of
love
shit.
story, right? It's a love story.
I got money on it not being love or lost. It was Brugal.
It was definitely Brugal.
Brugal? All right.
They still, he'll be married next week. He'll get married next week. Hey, real quick. You guys do me a favor. Tell us a little something about yourself. Your first time on the channel, so I want to introduce you to the public. Tell us a little something about yourself.
So, anyways, again, my name is Alan. I'm from St. Petersburg, Florida. I've been coming here since, I don't know, 2007, roughly on and off, many years. So lots of good times in Sosua. Seen it when it was absolutely at its top.
Madness. I call it madness.
Absolute madness. Yeah. My first time here, when I was swimming on the beach, the fingerfish took my swimsuit from me. And the fingerfish were throwing it over my head.
Explain the fingerfish.
So the fingerfish are the little chicas that were out in force out there at the beach. And well, fingerfish had hands, and they were quite useful with their hands out of the beach at the time. So they'd rip your swimsuit off from you, and you weren't paying attention because they actually had guys that would come out, run you beers. You'd walk over, beer or whatever. You'd be hanging out, sitting on the beach all day long. But then when the time it came out, you forgot that you'd lost your swimsuit.
And then you're on the beach, bucket naked.
They would sit around and laugh and laugh and laugh. So, Tobia. And you would have to, you'd have to come up with a little bit of a promise to get your swimsuit, then walk them back and buy them a few beers or give them some pesos. Otherwise, you didn't get your shit back. So, good times, though.
Always good time. So 2007, you started coming here.
Oh, man.
Nice.
Yeah, the days. But on another note, for any of you on this channel that might scuba dive, great place to come.
Yeah, these guys dive like every day, almost every day.
Yeah, we dive a couple tanks a day, some days just one. But really good diving here. Lots of sea down there, lots of good life. There is one small shipwreck called the Zingara. It's fun to go down.
Isn't it two? Like one further out too? Or that's the only one over there?
That's the only one I've ever known.
I thought it was like one a little further out as well. I'm not sure. I heard someone talk about it.
Yeah, I don't know what that one is, but I do lots of reef dives, good walls here. You can get up to 130 feet, no problem. Just lots of good tropical fish to look at, things like that. But yeah, it's a fun time. So if you can scuba dive, you can hit up old Luke Superior Dive.
Yeah, big shout out to Luke Superior Dive. Good friend to the channel, friend to the FlipFlop.
Yep. So I'm gonna throw it out over to my buddy Neil.
Neil, tell us a little about yourself as I'm introducing you guys to the channel, so they know who we're talking to.
I'm Neil. I'm from Scotland originally, but I live in St. Pete, Florida.
St. Pete, okay. Say originally from where?
Scotland.
Scotland, okay.
I first started coming here in 2018 after, well, actually, what was the term? Rent a homie. My ass down here after a slightly less colorful breakup than he experienced.
You used to be a rent a homie, or she was a rent a homie? No joke.
He used to drag some about homies.
Yeah.
I like my diving. Same as Alan.
Oh, that's it.
Big shout out to FlipFlops.
Those great news.
Love those bars. Mostly because.
Welcome to FlipFlop.
Oh, no, these guys are here almost every week. Listen, the reason we're doing this, so the audience knows, we have had some amazing conversations here. The three of us, the four of us, these guys are here almost every day. And we've had some amazing conversations. And that's one of the reasons I wanted them on the live. We were supposed to do this Thursday or Wednesday. I had a lot of stuff going on, so I wasn't all in. And I left my mic. I'm in my drink now. I left my microphones at home. It sounds better, as you guys see now, with the microphones, it's clearer. So we couldn't really do the show. But these guys are on now. Very good dudes. I don't say that about everybody. You know that. Jackson's not a good guy. These guys are. We're gonna bring you in to our random commentary, our random conversations. If you guys have anything you want to talk about, ask any questions. I actually have the live right here on my laptop. Excuse me, I'm following. But just the randomness of our conversations and where they go. Thank you. Neil said he's gonna write my book, so I'm holding Neil to that. Okay. Hey, it is what it is. Because I got it. Thank you. I have more. Dame por favor, Chiquito. I got a story to tell, but it's hard for me to sit down and write. I listen. It's hard. Listen. My mind is in a million places.
So just record it, and then I'll narrate it after he writes it.
We don't record it on my phone.
Yeah.
Because I've got to stop what I'm doing and text every 5 minutes. Oh, then I have a free phone at home. Maybe I'll do that.
Just record it yourself and you start to think, you know?
Because at the end of the day, literally, you guys don't understand something. I do more. You guys think I'm joking. I do more before 9 a.m. than most people do all week. I'm up at 4. I'm running around. I owe somebody some money. I don't owe nobody nothing. I owe somebody 1,500 pesos for doing my laundry, right? It was told to me as I'm getting in my car coming here. Now, had you last night, here goes the 1,500. I got the money in my pocket. But at that moment, I'm going to my car. My brain is going through everything I have to do today. Did I bring the mics? Am I ready? Am I posting my 6-year anniversary party September 3rd? All that stuff is running through my brain. I can't think about something new at the moment. You know what I'm saying? So they were like, I said, I'll get you the 1,500. I got it. But you hit me at a moment where I got to go. My brain is flowing like this. So at the end of the day, I do a lot. So I trust me. I know a book by me will be amazing. It won't be what you think it's going to be either. But it definitely will be dope. Big shout to you, P-Man in the building. Going to Sabanetta, shout to you. Big shout, Reggie BX. And like I said, guys, September 3rd, my 6-year anniversary.
All right.
Big party here at FlipFlop. It's the Sunday before the actual regular season of NFL starts. Real sports bar here, you already know. So September 3rd, Sunday, big party. I will be doing a happy birthday, a happy hour all day. So big round of applause. 6 years FlipFlop Sports Bar. Big shout.
Yo, you're doing a happy hour all week. That's
all
awesome.
day. No, well, my 4th year anniversary, I did a 40 happy hour. That shit hurt. I was like, damn. 24 hours, 4 days in a row. That hurt. But so yeah, September 3rd, big party. I've got DJ Blade here and some special guest DJs coming up. Who's flying in for the anniversary, so it's dope. Joel said, ask the two gentlemen what they do and don't like about the DR and Sosua. So you go first. What you do and don't like about DR or Sosua?
What I do like is the ability to dive and hang out and sit around the bar and meet friends, meet people.
I love that too.
From other places and talk to folks that for me, I've traveled extensively, so to talk to somebody who's traveled the same European places I have,
nice. Other
places in the Caribbean, maybe it's been Colombia, other places. And it's just nice to get different people's views. And it's nice, it kind of helps you to think outside of the box, and you sort of take your blinders off and you think, you're Mr. Traveler, you got it all dialed in. You just realize you don't know as much as you.
And there's someone else that traveled even more, yeah.
Travel more, and you still learn stuff, and that's important. That you listen to somebody else's opinion, and you see, and you form, and you learn, and it's good. And I learned a lot down here. Made a few mistakes down here, and thank God it didn't cost me anything too crazy.
Happens.
They were all look at the the consequences of my actions that have caused me some problems.
Oh look, it's all the consequences of my own actions.
Consequences of my own actions, man. But
veteran and newbie, it still happens. You know what I'm saying? Things happen. It's what it is.
Yeah, some of the shit I did was just dumb. But no, bro, I would never.
Everybody don't want to get married like you. Jesus Christ.
You know what the number one cause of divorce is, right?
Marriage.
Yeah, some of the things I don't like. Sometimes I wake up to the sounds of motor conchos going through my mind at 100 miles an hour. Yeah, sometimes it's fucking so noisy. But I don't understand why you have to come to the beach with this homemade wall of speakers. It's as big as this restaurant.
Yes, sir.
That's just
And
awesome.
you got to sit right next to me. And you got to turn the fucking
And face the speaker towards you too.
right to my fucking
Face the speaker towards you.
And I sit there and I'm like, okay. Must be Sunday in the Dominican Republic. Shit, it's just crazy. And my biggest pet peeve, and talk to the next generation, don't throw your fucking trash on the ground.
I hate
as you're
that.
walking
I
down
hate
the
that.
street, man.
I hate that.
I've been in the most beautiful places in the countryside of this country, and I've seen litter everywhere. And you have this beautiful, beautiful Caribbean country, a mountain like 10 or 13,000 feet high, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
They're litter, and it's just like, why?
Shit. Look over the edge of any of these like kilns up by.
Oh yeah, the trash is right there. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. No.
I'm like, what the fuck?
And then, bro, you see, like, I remember that river outside of Montellano where they have that big storm, and it looked like it was a fucking trash chute.
All garbage.
Stuff hanging from the low-lying branches and everything. I mean, it was ridiculous.
Well, you know why though, right? In Montellano, I live over there. They leave the garbage in the street.
Yeah.
Someone comes every morning, sweeps it, make sure it's all together, and the garbage men come and take it. So if it rains real hard, that garbage is sitting in the middle of the street. Literally. This side, every now and then a cow's over there eating the garbage because it's in the street. There's no garbage can then. And the garbage men come scoop it all up. So if it rains real hard, that garbage is moving.
Yeah, it's crazy. Right?
They literally, I don't know what the idea is by leaving it in the middle of the street, but I'm like, why can't you just get a couple garbage cans and I'll move it? But
I'm not trying to pick it up though.
They were having a big problem with California every time it rained. All the garbage just get them on.
because there's tons of garbage out there.
Yeah, but my number one do about this country I like for me is scuba diving and
Titties.
obviously the ability for a little bit of relaxation afterwards
I think for
without marriage.
Titties.
And then what's your do's and don'ts?
I mean,
What you like and dislike about
do that.
the others?
I mean, for me, I grew up in Malaysia as a child, as an expat. I lived in Saudi Arabia as an expat. Saudi Arabia and the DR have one thing in common: plastic bag trees. The garbage. I like the simplicity of it, but I like Sosua specifically for the expat feel. It's not really a tourist resort. There's a lot of expats.
It's not very expensive, yes.
So when I'm here, I like that. For me, that's traveling. You're somewhere real. You're not in a hotel. You're not. I love the simplicity of this place. And the scuba diving's epic. Again, Superior down to Sosua.
Big shout out to Luke. Superior down to Sosua, right down the hill from FlipFlop.
I also got to steal a moment from you and shout out where I'm staying from because I stayed over at my buddy John Uncle at Casa de Campai,
Big shout out to John.
which is needless to say, great facility. Casa de Campai. Very, very nice.
John's a friend of the show. He's been on the channel. Big shout out to John.
Yeah, he runs a good place.
Definitely runs a good business. Good guy too, man. A good friend of mine. What are your dislikes or don'ts? Anything?
Echo Island a little bit. The noise.
Garbage
you can
is
hear,
on-
no, but it's
Oh, yeah.
incessant. It's 24/7
All day long.
border conscious.
You just
kind of get used to it, but sometimes it just goes.
What
right
do you
through
feel? And I don't know if you guys got roosters by you. What is worse, roosters or motos?
Oh, moto condos.
Yeah, I think the motos.
I can eat the rooster.
I got used to the roosters.
I can't eat the
I'm pretty much up before the roosters anyway. So, like for me, I'm used to them already.
I like that's a nice sound. Like I'll take the sound of a rooster, right?
Because you're in DR, like you're in Dominican Republic.
Yeah, it's it's the morning, it's a fresh day.
And any questions you guys got for these guys, post to me. I'm following the live right here. Big shout out to all y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Or hit that Cash App. I'm broke. I heard all the YouTubers be begging. I'm begging y'all. Please send me money. Please give me money. Kids need Pampers.
Right. Dude, I had a burglar in my house about 2 years ago. He broke in looking for cash. He was real surprised when I got up and started looking with him.
You guys heard that?
God, really?
What else we got going on? So we were talking about past events and all that.
Yeah.
I think I mentioned this on the other live, but I'll talk about it again. There's a real reason why I am the way I am. A lot of people don't like me because of my confidence. That's cool, whatever the case. I don't care about that. I come from a place where you had to be who you said you was. I tell you guys this all the time. When you guys see me going on a rant, it's not that I'm worried about someone who dislikes me. Because if I worried about that, I wouldn't have a life. I worry about what people say. I respond because I know they're watching. That's why I say what I say. Don't forget, the biggest event of the year, Halloween 2023, Paradiselyfe 2023. Not a party, an event. We throw events. We don't throw parties. So get your tickets. A lot of guys are in. Definitely rock with us. I'm waiting for my name to pop up for my fantasy track. At the end of the day, a lot of people fault me for being myself. I can't be nobody else, because they don't like that. What is the word that Borek says it? Don't let my confidence trigger your insecurities. And because I'm confident, a lot of people don't like that. Well, that's not my fault.
Yeah, just tell them I'm not conceited. I'm confident.
That's all I've ever been is confident.
Are you confident in marriage?
He wasn't. Great fucking question. He definitely was not confident in marriage. Oh, I need point system. Hold on. Point for Alan. Great fucking question. I'm up for the draft. Who should I draft? Not him. Not that guy. Not that guy. Let me go with that guy. Great fucking question. Were you confident in marriage? Because that should end it quickly. Not even 4 days later.
That's right.
This guy already got a divorce.
You don't even make it a calendar.
4 days later.
I was with him for like 5 months.
It all blew up.
A whole 5 months.
And then I did the right thing. I didn't get married.
That's the right thing to do.
Gosh.
The right thing to do. All right, look. Okay, look. For real.
We want to lay it out there.
This is hard. My next pick is hard. I'm trying my best. I'm listening to that.
Okay, I thought you were talking about me. For real.
Okay, let's go.
I loved her very much. I enjoyed her company. I didn't end up paying any money. Fucked her for 5 months without paying,
Which is rare out here. Real rare.
and you know what? Fuck it. I got some fine ass pussy, like literally.
Can you not curse as much? I get demonetized all the time.
I'm sorry.
You just said motherfucking nigga, pussy. Like, come on, bro. I get demonetized anyway. I'm just fucking with him. I'm just messing with
I'm
him.
going Cosby.
He's in the Brugal demon. I'm only messing with him. I don't get any money anyway.
I had a nice short Dominican marriage. It's a nice short Dominican marriage, and I had got no kids from it. And probably
D Campbell, what's up, baby?
I got no kids from it. Hopefully, no STDs from it. We'll find out.
Hopefully, no STDs.
Yeah,
Sam Todd David.
he's pulling out the pills right now.
Oh, don't start with that again.
That's for you, my friend. Yeah, we fucking with Neil over there. About that.
You know what the problem is? Brugal makes this not work.
Condoms work if you use them.
Let's be honest.
Someone made a good comment, a suggestion here.
Don't ever get married again or think
My
about it.
man, my man V. V Jack said, a good topic is for everyone to say some of the bad, wrong decisions they've made first time going abroad. I'm going to expand on that.
Okay.
So he said first time going abroad. V Jack, appreciate the question or the topic, excuse me. I'm going to expand on that. Let's everyone give one example of the worst decision you made just on your travels. Not even Sosua, just on your travels. And I'm
Any
going to
travel.
any travel.
Okay.
I'm not any travel. I'm going to go first. Because that resonated when I read the comment. One of my biggest mistakes in all of my travels was my first and second trip. And I'll tell you what. I added this female I was dealing with to my social media. We were very cool, kicked it a lot. She went and texted, and so there was no WhatsApp, it was Facebook. Emailed every single person on my friends list. And let me tell you what she said. All the men. Hey, if you come to Sosua, I'm available. That's Greg, he knows. When I got the message, I said, what the fuck? Why would you do that? She would promote herself to all the men on my Facebook page. So that was a big mistake I made. I just knew you casually add somebody to social media, you don't think nothing of it. She went and sent a private message to every single male on my page. Then that's also I learned to block your Facebook friends. I was like, what the fuck? And the worst part about it was, here's the worst part about it. My girlfriend at the time, my youngest son's mother, made a fake mail account and joined my Facebook. So she got the message too. So my girlfriend at the time goes, why is this girl sending the message to the fake account I made to look at to see what you're doing? That she's selling that box.
Oh, you just went on Jerry Springer on this.
That was my worst decision ever. So that's me. You guys go next. Y'all, who want to go next? All right.
I'll go next.
Well, your worst decision was last Sunday.
No,
Okay.
actually, no.
Are you still confident in marriage?
There's more.
Oh, I've had
It seems like more, right?
I've had much worse decisions. My worst travel decision was bringing my girlfriend at the time to Japan when I went to Japan, because it was just a drag. She wouldn't let me go anywhere I wanted to. I couldn't get any massages with happy endings. She's a slow walker. It's just a pain in the fucking ass. Traveling with your significant other seems to be a pain in the fucking ass.
I've had good times. It depends how you roll, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
And where you roll.
Because we gonna roll. All right, I've been on trips with women. We're gonna roll the same way we rolled home on a vacation.
Right.
We're not gonna change. It's a different atmosphere, obviously, but we're not gonna change anything.
Right.
We're gonna go out. We're gonna drink. We're gonna eat. Nice restaurant. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm kind of as a couple. We're talking about couples now. As
Right.
couples, I believe a lot of times you change things based on atmosphere. That's not me. I'm gonna do the same thing just at a new place. If that makes sense.
Yeah, just because you got on an airplane and flew right,
It doesn't. It's gonna change who we are. Exactly.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do the same thing, just a new country. That's all. So I've had successful trips with my significant other only because we're doing what we always do. We don't. Y'all probably got in that mode where y'all want to change up a little bit. No, let's be us. Act the fool, talk stupid, laugh, joke, get drunk, talk shit to each other real quick, and go back to doing what we do.
You know what? It made me the trip made me realize something when she said this. Mind you, this is a banging ass looking white girl. She looked so fucking fine. We're sitting there in the middle of Tokyo, in that street where everyone walks across the street.
I've never been to
And she goes, and we're drunk, and the racism slips out. She goes, you know why I can't trust any of these people? And I go, no, why? She's like, because I can't see their eyes. They're too squinted. I was like, yo, that's so fucked up.
Part of 20 million of them 2 minutes.
Right. I was like, you know, that's racist, right? She's like, no, it's not racist. I was like, okay.
It's a little racist.
I was like, that's kind of racist.
Never a little racist.
That was a lot of racist.
But that was my mistake.
One in the. No, they got the mic. I was saying, don't pass the mic. They got the mic.
Yeah, I don't know. Biggest travel mistakes. I think I made more of a series of mistakes than not really the biggest of mistakes.
Well, put it.
And we could talk about chicks all day long, but that's old hat, right? Talking about, I just want to make it sort of a practical side of travel because the amount of travel I've done. I think the biggest and the first mistake people do when they travel is they land in the airport, wherever they land, and they go up to the place and they get changed at the airport.
Someone just said that. Don't change the airport.
If you want to lose money,
Someone just said that.
get changed in an airport, man. It is the two armed robbers that are right there waiting to get you, and they nail your ass. Never ever do that. Go to the ATM. If you got to email your, bank in advance, let them know your travel or your online settings. Do that so you don't get froze out from the account.
Dude, they froze me the first week I was here. They were like, you're in Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
Free.
Well, a lot of banks, you just go in your settings online, you change all that around. Or if you have to call customer service as a last resort, do it, man. You don't want to be froze out.
Hey, Citibank called me. They were like, Mr. Jackson, are you in Dominican Republic?
Yeah.
I was like, I am.
You're like, I better be. It's where my ass is at.
Right.
Yeah. And another thing I like learning from traveling is I carry my ATM card and my credit card, right? That's it. And I have when you get your passport, you can also get a passport card for $10.
The passport card, yes.
Yeah, so you can leave. You take a picture of your stamp when you come in the country with your paper passport, and then I carry my passport card with my driver's license, 2 forms of ID. Then I have that picture if anybody ever asks, official. And that keep your passport in the safe, man. You lose that passport.
I don't like carrying my passport at all.
You ain't going nowhere.
I don't like carrying my passport.
And I keep that thing locked up, man. It's like gold to me. Also in my safe, I carry a second credit card and a second ATM debit card on another account. So I have 2 accounts. So my primary one I use is a travel account that has a controlled amount of cash in it. And it basically has in there what I'm willing to lose, or if somebody held me up, what I could get out of the ATM.
Exactly.
And not break my whole vacation, Smart. And it's kind of common sense shit like that.
I agree.
Because we all have done messed up with the girls. You fall in love.
So what I've been doing lately is I keep my money mostly in Cash App, PayPal, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then when I want to use it, I'll transfer it into my bank account because my bank account got fished at one of the fucking ATMs last year.
But you do gotta keep your money separate, bro.
Shout out to Citibank, gave me all my money back. They were like, there you go.
Yeah, what is one of your worst decisions in travel?
I'm going to take a slightly different tack with the question. I'm going to read between the lines of the question behind the question, if you will.
Gotcha.
When you're traveling somewhere new, don't do your research. Don't scare easy. Get out there, experience the country. I think being
and a lot of people are scared.
I think a lot of people scare too easy, and that holds them back from the experience of being in that country.
I'm gonna tell y'all real quick because I want to touch on that real quick. Okay, hey, just because what you just said is perfect.
Right.
And here's why people get scared. And I want you to start right back after I say this. You got people without passports telling you that place is dangerous.
Right.
They never been there, but they saw a documentary or TV show. Continue.
Yeah.
So that's why they're scaring you, and they've never been nowhere.
You've got your travel shamers. What was his name again?
Travel shame. Jimmy, shout to you. So go ahead, finish. So say what you're saying.
Think about what you're interested in. What countries interest you? Don't listen to other people. If you're having a conversation with someone and you're like, wow, that sounds super interesting, read about it. If you like it, go do it.
Check for yourself.
Check for yourself. Go see. Travel is the best education on the planet. And don't let other people hold you back.
Oh, shit.
I want to share an experience real quick
Go ahead.
that Neil and I had. And it brings to your, don't be scared, get out of the box, travel, go to places you want to go to. And he and I were in Malaysia several years back, and we were on the road between Kuala Lumpur and Penang, right?
Yeah.
And we stopped at a place called Ipoh. And I've never been to a country like this, right? So we stop in this kind of Buddhist place, whatever, go through these beautiful gardens, these caverns. It's absolutely breathtaking, right? We get back in there, we go on, we stop, we have lunch, okay? We come into this place. Everything is written in either Arabic, Malay, or Chinese.
Okay.
I can't read one sign. Not one sign, man. And I look over at him, I'm thinking, okay, I got my buddy Neil, I know I can count on him. And we got this great guy, our van driver, and it's paid for, right? This guy's cool. Speaks 5 languages. We're in. We're sitting in this place eating noodles and this chicken like I never had before, man. It's so fresh.
Good as fuck, dude, right?
We're eating, right? And Neil looks over at me, he goes, "You all right, bud?" And I go, "I'm okay." I was like, "I'm okay," you know? And I had that moment when you travel, when you're just like, if these two guys got up and left right now, dude, I can't read the signs. What would I do? I'm like, I'd be in the parking lot running around going, trying to look for the nearest hotel right to go hide it because I was fucking petrified. And I'm like, oh my God, man.
I've got to jump in on that real quick.
Yeah.
In that moment, I didn't think it was funny. I was jealous because I was in a country that I grew up in. And I've lived in Saudi Arabia. I've lived all over the world. I don't get to experience culture shock to that extent anymore.
Ooh.
And
I have culture shock.
Culture shock can be scary.
But it
is a great feeling. It's something that
really is. I love
and go experience that.
And now because I went through that culture shock, I'll go anywhere, anytime. I mean, Europe, anywhere else. I'll go get on some crowded ass subway, here, there, go there.
I thought you were going to talk about the E-Bans, the headhunters in Borneo.
Well, that was one of our travels, yeah.
That was in the same trip in Borneo.
Yeah, if you ever want to go hang out with the Iban tribe in Malaysia, outside of Penang, these guys were taking heads. Their fathers were taking heads back in the 20s, late 1800s, whatever. We hiked out like 2 miles from the Indonesian border and stayed in this thing called the Longhouse. And it's just big house, right? And you know, the mountain goes up, the house stays level, so really, really high to get up to the house this side, really, really low to get out of the house on that side. And it's like all these common homes inside with a big central hallway where everybody comes out at night and socializes. So I stayed in the chief's place, him and his wife. I had a mattress on the ground, and I rolled off the mattress and I opened my eyes, right? And I could see right through the floor slats, you know, to the ground, which is like 10 feet below. And the whole house would shake as you would move, you know.
We were eating rice cooked in a bamboo shoot over a fire. Chicken cooked in bamboo.
Bamboo shoot.
It was the best ever. It's like a 5-hour drive, a good hour or so boat ride, and a 30-40 minute hike through the jungle to get there. You are literally in the middle of nowhere.
The one thing about
Gorgeous.
when you talk about culture shock, when I was in Japan, there was no culture shock. Everything is subtitled in English,
Spanish. Like when you go there,
you go to the metro, it's in Japanese, English, French, Spanish. Like
That's
they
smart. That's
they make
smart.
sure you know where you're going.
Right, that's heads up.
And to everyone afraid to travel, let me tell you, the scariest place I've ever been.
Baltimore, Maryland.
It's kind of scary in Baltimore. Big shout out
That's
to
the
Baltimore.
shit. Big up Baltimore. I love you. My son was born there. I lived there many 3 years. Scary as fuck.
I've never been there.
Don't. I mean, go. Go.
I had to go see like a Rays game versus Baltimore, maybe or something like that.
You know
baseball
what?
game.
Here's the thing.
Baltimore is beautiful, but it can go bad real quick. And I mean real quick, like you turn this corner and your whole life might be gone.
Oh, no thanks.
Yeah,
That bad.
Baltimore's pretty.
Nah.
Do you mean beautiful in a kind of special baby kind of way?
Well, no. I mean beautiful, like it's an old city. The architecture is
Well,
beautiful.
yeah, there is that.
A lot of the art there is beautiful. Because when you go to shitty places,
The art gets more beautiful.
I like the port.
I'm gonna tell you how bad. I'm gonna tell you how bad B-more. I be B-more a lot.
Like I do
I
love
went,
it.
I went to
but
pick up my girlfriend at the time from my sister's house. So I picked her up and go to the gas station. There's a 10-year-old kid. A 10-year-old kid.
so dope, wasn't he?
On the
oh, that's sad.
Ask him, could he pump my gas for $1?
sad.
So I go, I'll give you $5.
That's
I'll pump my gas.
That's
And he
fine.
looks bad. So I go, how old are you, bro? So he's like, you want me to pump your gas or what?
Right.
He didn't want to hear nothing about what I had to talk about. He wanted to pump my gas and get that $5.
They real. It's real.
And I'm
There.
like, I said, you done this? What you doing? He goes, man, I just need that $5. And I was like, Jesus Christ.
Is it that bad? Yeah.
Dude, it's really that bad.
Like,
That kind of messed me up a little bit because like see a 10-year-old, I was like,
let me give you two short examples. One, I was living in the nicest part of Baltimore. There's heroin needles all over the ground.
Junkies like and the nice part.
That's fine.
Also, when the Ravens won the Super Bowl and New Year's, they get on TV and they're like, all right, guys, don't shoot your guns in the air like they're fireworks.
They did that shit me in San Jose, Costa Rica.
They do that. Like New Year's, they just start shooting in the
I
air.
lived in Saudi Arabia at the end of Ramadan. They're all or when they have a wedding, they're firing the guns.
shoot
in the air.
yeah.
In our compound, we would walk out of our bedroom and find the 7.62 at the top of the stairs.
Don't they know that when it comes back down, it's
Right.
coming back
It's a fake.
They like hanging
faster?
towards the desert, you know? It'd be nice.
Right, like it's coming down at a rocket speed when it's coming down.
Welcome to
blanks.
Right?
Don't waste the bullets.
And you're wasting ammo.
To add a bit of humor on like shitty city kind of stories. Paisley in Glasgow. Big shout out to Paisley, Glasgow. Many years ago, I'd had a few beers. I was walking home, and this scene, dude, he's taking a piss in the doorway. And as I walked past, he tucked it all away, took his key out, and went inside.
The fuck?
That was just that's
I
Paisley.
just saw someone's Christmas tree.
Shouldn't hold it anymore.
I thought it was outside.
I can
It's
see
on your
it.
home door.
I don't know. I was drunk, and there was a tree, a Christmas tree, all lights and everything. I went and took a piss. I thought I was outside. I mean,
Hey, they got the Washington Nationals up there. That's what I'm talking about.
definitely a low light. I'm like,
That's a low moment right
Were
there.
you fertilizing the Christmas
I
tree?
just all over the
Were the lights on?
Lucky you didn't get electrocuted.
Oh, no.
I was banned from that house,
As you should have been.
but you know my response when I'm like, I've been to better places than this before anyway. I was highly upset. Damn, I really pissed on the tree.
Your tree didn't deserve my piss.
That was fucking really grinchy
I've
of
been
you.
there too.
That's really grinchy of you. To urinate on Christmas tree.
What too many
Brigas.
Bacardi 151s? Whew. I was 17, 18 back then. Jesus Christ.
Good grief.
Yeah. It was,
Have you ever drank Malort?
What's that?
Some freaking drink out of Chicago or something?
Malord?
Malort, yeah.
I never had that. No.
The advert I saw, it's in the dog bar in St. Pete. The advert says, because these pants aren't going to shit themselves. It literally tastes like You know, every guy has a junk drawer, and there's like sawdust. If you're going to describe a taste, that's what it tastes like.
Sawdust.
My buddy in St. Pete loves to do shit.
Jackson, bring the mic.
Still in the mic.
You got the mic on.
All these go-go guys stealing stuff.
Bro, you know that's our nature.
Just like I stole her pussy and then paid for her kid's school.
Pass me the mic.
My bad.
Still in the goddamn mic.
He's over there.
Can't stand the DMV. Nah, I love you. I'm joking.
You're around the corner, Pete, with the microphone on.
To be
Really?
fair, there's a good idea, man. You just go send somebody up the street on a night out with your microphone.
Yeah,
Just stick it in their pocket and see what happens.
I can imagine the type of things we hear.
What are we getting in the comment box? Anything?
I'm going through comments actually. Let me catch one comments. All right, so let me catch up on these comments. Earn Money, big shout to you. Alfredo in the building. What's up, brother? It's weird because it's fucking computer. Should have been on the computer. Felix, what's good with you? Yeah, 4 days later, he got a divorce. Facts.
Look. That's good. That's good. I saved myself the
So
fucking
Solo said to you, the crazy thing is that you were willing to get married to someone you barely know. If you didn't stop out flip-flop for therapy, you would have been married.
This is true.
4 days later, he was divorced.
Look, Flip saved my life.
Flip, y'all.
Don't you put that mojo on me, Ricky Bobby. Don't put that on me, Ricky Bobby. Don't put that mojo on me. Yeah, you gotta be careful when you add people to social media. Okay, I'm careful now. I block all my Facebook friends. You're only able to see certain people on Instagram. You have to be careful. That taught me a big lesson. You have to be careful. Because people will go through your friends list and start doing dumb shit.
I mean, I'm used to it because I'm a promoter from DC.
Yeah, but I don't want nobody talking about, like, if we're Facebook friends, I don't want nobody sending you a message randomly,
Right.
trying to get money or I don't want that.
Someone sent my dad a message, and my dad was like, "Good luck. You know he's gonna fuck you up when I send him
Yeah, I
this
don't want that
message." He's like,
When I was in the Air Force, I went to Germany, didn't know the language, moved to a base in Germany in 3 months. Damn, you speak German, okay.
Who was that?
My boy Alfredo, he said he speaks German.
Alfredo, where were you staying at?
Where were you stationed at,
What
Alfredo?
city?
What city were you stationed
I
at?
got money on it being Ramstein.
Ramstein?
And big shout to the fanny pack crew, AK Fag Bag. Shout to y'all. I think I'm getting the Paradise Life fanny pack soon. Someone's gonna buy me one.
Hey, ask him what his favorite thing about Germany was.
I'm gonna go to the spot right now. Bert K, what up with you? No, you guys don't live in Sosua full time. You're here for a long staycation.
Staycation.
Yeah, extended.
Staycation right now. I don't live here full time though.
Yep.
Dosh in South Jersey in the building.
Yeah, Chelsea.
215. What? 215. 215.
All right.
What up?
Chelsea in the house now.
I
1-1.
love the story. So far, never made any of those mistakes. You might soon enough.
And that's the other thing.
Yeah,
What a
I don't know
great-
if it's what's hand.
Roll the tape in the building. What's good?
What a great learning
Yes, you can block your friends
experience.
list from public view. I'm sorry. You can block your friends list from public view.
Yes.
The only time they can see your friends if they're friends with them too. I had to learn that because I don't want nobody doing that again. I'm talking. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to do that too. But what a great learning experience this has been. You know, it's been a while since I actually considered getting married. It's been a long ass
Bad
time.
decision after bad decision after bad decision.
It's all right. The best part about bad decisions when you don't make it, when you don't go through with it. Many times I could have been dead in this life. I didn't.
That's a good one. The only bad question is the one you didn't ask.
which is,
No, the only bad coach in there is. I agree with that.
yeah.
There's no such thing as stupid questions. Just stupid people.
Yeah.
No question is stupid because if you don't ask, you'll never know the answer.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well,
Who's winning? It's 1-1.
So Chelsea just scored, so it's tied up 1-1 now.
Big
If y'all
shout
what
to Premier
we're
League
talking
back in the
about,
building.
yeah, we're talking about Premier League on USA Network.
That's why the guys keep looking at the Premier League game is on right here.
So I'm a big
Soccer.
Chelsea fan. Go Blues.
Who was detained in South Korea? Wait a minute, what you say, man?
Who was what?
who was it saying? I wasn't. Oh,
I think he's making a joke.
Oh.
Oh, Rob, what it do, baby? Shout to you. What we talking about something the other day? What the hell was we talking about?
We talked about a lot of shit.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Oh, so here's a question. With you guys, not Jax, because he lives here. would you guys live in full time in Sosua or a different city or a different country? If you want to live as an expat full time, would you guys choose Sosua, another city in DR, or another country?
I would personally choose a different country.
Different country?
Yeah.
I have a thing for the Far East. The Far East or Turkey, somewhere like that.
Okay.
But that's me. You know, you gotta
No, that's
decide
the question. Yeah, get the idea what you do.
You gotta decide what you like. I personally, I love the Far Eastern culture. Like to me, that it jives with me.
I just love travel in general. So
Yeah.
I think if you buy something here, you make sure you can VRBO it and let it earn you money when you're gone. But I don't like to grow roots too much. And I don't intend to because
I didn't know I was going to be here. I didn't know.
I don't like to reap, but you own a business, so that's a little.
No,
bit
now I'm all in. But
Yeah,
at the
now
time
you're
I didn't know I was in.
right. But if I was going to be here, I'd say I'm going to get into something. It's going to be diving, and if I put myself into it, it's going to be 300%. But no, I want to be able to travel. I want to be able to go to Asia. That's
This is home base, and I still travel the world. So at the end of the day.
Yeah, I mean, Europe is just freaking gorgeous, and the public transport's off the chain over there. You know? Way you can use a train as a hotel if you do it the right way.
Big shout out, brother. Golden Tate said, Flip, how many games the Giants gonna lose? 10. And we're gonna beat the Falcons if we play. Good job to you. If someone asks me, would I live anywhere else? If I live in DR, would I live anywhere else? I'll be honest with you. It wouldn't be Colombia at all.
No,
I could see myself, definitely beautiful, but I could see myself living in Brazil. But I have to learn the culture and submerge myself in the culture. I've seen the similar camaraderie to DR in Thailand.
sure.
Black, white, everybody get along.
There's
Everybody
an
kick
expat.
it real good.
Yeah.
Real good expat community as well.
There's a big expat community.
And a lot of ex-military.
Yeah.
Okay. So I compare Thailand a little bit to Sosua when it comes to the camaraderie. Only the camaraderie. Because everybody got along, everybody's picking multiple businesses, everybody doing anything. I actually enjoyed that. You know what I'm saying? Could I live that far? No. And my main reason is I'm a sports guy. The sports are early in the morning.
Yeah.
My biggest thing, I was watching the Knicks at 4 in the morning from my tablet. I want to sit at the sports bar and watch my game. But it would be considered, at the end of the day, the sports thing and the time thing probably messing me up a little bit.
So to play on your story, when I was over there in Malaysia, and Batty Fereng, one of the places I was at, I was watching the games, the college football games, and I would just go to Google and I catch the Google highlights of it, so I could watch a whole college football game in 21 minutes. And that's what I discovered.
Doing the highlights.
That's what I discovered. I'm like, dude, I can drink 2 beers in 21 minutes. It felt like I just went to a college football game. It was 6 tomorrow. I was like, this is nice. Then I passed right back out.
I think to answer your man's question there though is when you want to pick somewhere to live, you've really just got to spend some time traveling. And I know it sounds cheesy, but it's true. When you find somewhere that speaks to your soul,
that's the only way.
That's the only way you will know where you want to lay roots.
Yeah,
but it's gonna be the place that, like you said, makes you feel comfortable, makes you feel happy.
It's the place you feel like you can't leave.
All right, I'll be honest. The reason I stay here is because when I came here, it feels like home. It feels like in Louisiana, in the country, same type of people, same type kind of energy here. Whereas, like in Louisiana, they speak Creole and English. Here, they speak Spanish.
But fix that. New Orleans Creole, Southern Creole.
Yeah, totally different
Creole. It's a way different Creole.
But the mannerisms and all that stuff from the way my parents grew up in the country, it's just like what it's like out here when you get to the country.
Dirt roads.
Cutting up chickens, skinning
So where are
fish.
you originally from?
My parents are from Monroe, West Monroe, Louisiana, the country of
From Louisiana, okay.
I'm from DC.
cousins in Houma.
That's a
Houma, Louisiana.
That's the country right there.
Everybody's
That is
got
about
cousins
as
in
low
Louisiana.
as you can go.
Louisiana's really beautiful.
Isn't everybody a cousin in Louisiana?
Yeah, that might be, actually, yeah.
Well, the South is all connected anyway, because
Yeah.
when you were in the South, we go back in history, everybody moved away for better job opportunities,
Yeah.
living opportunities, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
the South migrated very well, north, west, east, because just to more opportunities, you know what I'm saying?
And honestly, before that, a lot of people don't know history. The French and Spanish owned Louisiana territory the same time they owned the Dominican Republic. So when you see the same type people in Louisiana and Dominican Republic, well, that trip seems a lot shorter than Africa. Makes a lot of sense.
I want to go to Tanzania.
If I was going to transport slaves, I would do it between America and Dominican Republic versus doing it between Africa and America. That's a lot.
I'm planning on going to Africa.
I can't wait to go to Africa.
So all that to say, when I'm over here, and like even when I show people pictures of my family here, they always ask for Dominican.
At the very moment, we have 82 people watching. Hit that like. Hit that like.
Also,
82 watching at the moment.
That's pretty good.
Also, and I can't stress this enough, Sosua Beach, just Sosua Beach, might be one of the most beautiful beaches in the fucking world.
Beautiful horseshoe.
When you're looking at Mount Isabella out there, and they got the little like
The totally homegrown boardwalk that's not paved.
It's so nice to sit there.
Yes.
Restaurants and walk in the shade.
Right.
And then come out onto the bolstering.
like dude, like I'm telling you, Sosua Beach is really magical.
It is.
I
Like,
get some fish, rice, and beans at Fast Freddy's.
yeah.
Big shout to Fast Freddy.
And okay, so you know another thing. When I came down here, I knew nothing about Sosua. I just came down here to see a friend of mine. Yo, there's also a whole bunch of fucking. I'm sorry. There's a whole bunch of beautiful women out here slinging kitty cat at very reasonable prices. And when I was back home in America, I went out with this beautiful girl in Las Vegas.
Super beautiful.
Let me tell you.
Beautiful.
Super. I'll show you a picture. Hey, she dances for Casey and the Sunshine Band. Every night she's on stage. That's the way.
Yeah, she danced for Cat Burger.
No, you know Casey and Sunshine Band.
So I took this girl out on a date. Yo, 2 drinks cost $80.
Hey, Greg.
Do you know what you get for $80 out in Sosua?
What a roll's like. Yeah, the 28.
Do you know what you get for $80 in Sosua? Way more than 2 drinks.
That's all I'm saying. And I didn't even get to sleep with her. So, you know.
Why can't you write that? So guys, this is the brother Alan. He goes out diving.
That's nice.
What you see down there when you dive. Big shout to Luke Superior dive right here down the steps. So these guys go out diving. Alan and them go out diving almost every day.
Sorry. I cut you off.
I want to go
That's the stuff you see
diving.
down there when you diving.
It's probably done, huh?
Dude, are there any pirate shipwrecks down there?
That's dope right there. You got some dope footage too.
Thanks.
Put them like right here, man.
I did.
Jesus Christ.
You know us DC people.
I want to play some go-go. I'm like, go. No, I'm fucking with you.
So here's one. This is funny that they got a hair tree down there. Oh, that's just,
Oh, you're about to post that
hit
one.
play on that. Let it end.
That's me getting a hairdo, by the way. I was just trying to get that to.
He's trying to get the hair tree.
These guys going out diving.
Beal's getting a comb over
The
here.
hair tree.
That's what we call comb
Now,
over court.
I'm not into diving, but I see diving is really dope, so I'm not into it.
That's what we call comb over
Hold on
court.
real quick. Shout out to everybody that dives. I've seen some dope footage. Let's get somebody's comments. And I want to thank all my guests here right here. Jackson, who got divorced in 4 days. Alan and Neil. Let me get in the comments real quick. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, roll the tape. I know we don't play each other's while I win the bet. Send my money, please. Send my cash out. Douglas saying this is shout out to you. I did a February 29th bet. Fact. Blade Runner said, anybody want to bet? Listen, anybody want to bet football with this guy? Let's go. That's what I do. Especially, hey, Blade Runner, my bookie, what's up?
You know, we got it going. If the Redskins take their name back, dial your
I'm the one that told you the Redskins taking their name back.
No, I bet you they won't get the name
Roger,
back.
what up? They will, trust me.
I hope they do.
Bermuda in the building. Shout out to Bermuda. Big shout Blade on bookie, aka Young J.
You know what's crazy?
Stupid, man.
I am technically a Washington Redskin.
Redskin, indigenous, born in Washington, D.C. That's me.
So for $80,
Should be a greater
trip
tribute
from
than to name the football team after him.
Right.
Like,
Big shout out Jesse Shorts.
Man, look, y'all took the whole fucking
shout out
country,
to
so
in the
at least
building.
give us a football team name.
I mean, we got the Florida Gators. I don't see anybody
Yeah, but
fighting
facts.
for
Thank you, Jay.
Gators. Prehistoric.
Right?
No, there's no sharks out there. You never seen no sharks out there, right?
Little teeny nurse sharks about
Look,
this big.
guys,
They're up in the rocks.
The reef is too. It's like a maze back there. Anytime you guys saw a video of a shark, the shark got lost. It's a maze back there. There's no sharks over here.
No, you could. It's not even something to even take into consideration.
Exactly.
You're in more danger commuting your way to work with no seatbelt on.
Thank you.
I will tell you,
And these guys died. Thank you.
I'll tell you the most fascinating thing I ever saw or heard here was diving out of the airport wall, hit 50 feet. I was with the girl I met here, who's now my fiance, not Dominican,
He's
Ukrainian.
confident in marriage.
But we hit 50 feet, and there was not a lot of wave action, but it was February, so the whales were migrating, and we heard whales singing to each other.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And that floored me in a second. Like I was like, what is that? And then once you realize what it is,
Yeah, that's dope.
it
That's
is one of
dope.
the most stunning experiences
dope.
of my life. At least 30% of my dive was sat like just
They're listening.
listening.
So you're getting married too? Oh, Jesse, I don't dive. I barely swim. I don't dive.
I am not taking relationship advice from you.
Hey, man, it might be the best advice you get.
No, sir.
I keep you
Hold on, time out. Michael Jukins. Why rename a team a slur? Let me tell you something. Michael Jukins, real quick. How old are you, bro? No, I gotta answer that. This is my territory.
What's the
right
question?
here. We talking about the Redskins.
Okay.
Why rename a team a slur? Michael Jukins, how old are you? Before we even go into this, Michael Jukins, post your age real quick, please.
Please.
Before we go any further, because I got a great response to this. You guys, I'm gonna blow you guys away.
Well, I
Michael
wanna hear-
Jukins,
I wanna hear
please
the logic.
post your age of how old you are. Nobody talking to Michael Jukins post his age. Oh man, I have such a response for this right now. I just want to see his age. Michael Jukins, where you at? Came in with a comment and left. Get the comment, baby. I need that comment. How old? You're 68. Oh, wait a minute. You're 68? Talking about the Redskins that are slurred?
I can't believe that.
I can't believe that either.
No, I can't believe
That sounds like a millennial 30-year-old
Yeah,
or 25-year-old.
It
That don't
doesn't-
sound like a grown-ass man.
It does not have a good argument.
What's in the system? That don't sound like no grown-ass man. Yeah, everybody says cat. Yeah, that's cat. You're not 68, bro. But anyway, if you are 68, here's my response because you're probably a millennial anyway. The Redskins are a name of a team. Not one time have the Cleveland Indians, the Washington Redskins, the Florida State Seminoles, on and on and on, disrespected Native Americans.
Not at all.
Not at all. It's actually a name representing those people that were there.
That's what we call
They're
it.
representing the people that were there.
Isn't it actually respectful?
It's respectful. Thank you.
I'm just
These got time out. I gotta say this shit. I got something I gotta say. This world is too fucking sensitive, and I'm gonna tell you why. Big shout to the LGABC, whatever the fuck they are, for all you dudes that are gay, that take it up your butt. You're very fucking sensitive. You're very fucking sensitive. This world has become a bunch of pussies. All right? We lived, I'm about to be 45. We lived years and years and years and years with the same bullshit. Jokes, fun, laughter, everything. Everybody's sensitive now.
That's why
Man, fuck all that, man. The Redskins were representing the people that were on that land prior. They weren't saying, we killed a bunch of Indians because of the Redskins. And here's the funny part. Only the Cleveland Indians and the Washington Redskins changed their names. None of the college teams changed their names. You know why? Because they said, fuck you. We made billions of dollars. We don't care if you don't like us or not. It is literally 2 Indian reservations with the petition to go back to the Redskins.
Oh, yeah.
They want to be represented.
Because they were remembered. They were heard all the time.
Correct. Every military helicopter in the U.S. military inventory is named after what?
Tribe, Indian.
Tribe.
Apache, Kiowa.
Apache.
They're all named
Yeah.
after
What was it
Indians.
called?
It's a
What was it
sign of
called? The
respect.
guys in was it Vietnam? That they used the Native Americans to speak a different code?
No, that was World War II.
No,
Wind
World War
talkers.
II.
Wind talkers. Wind talkers.
Navajo.
They used Native American language to give code. What are you talking about? No one's being disrespected. They're being represented.
And honestly,
It's weird.
as a Washington Redskin, because I am an indigenous American,
This shit's about to go viral.
I have red skin. I was born in Washington, D.C. It was painful.
Time out, because this is my sister on the chat. Blame it on my boogie, Young Jay. Go Google right now. The Native Americans are putting the petition to bring back the Redskin name. They're saying that changing the name does not change the past. We want representation. Go Google this. I'm not making this shit up. The Native Americans are putting a petition to bring back the Washington Redskins name.
As they should.
You know what I find offensive? I find offensive the people that got skinned by the Native Americans. I think they would be offended by getting
Where's the Skinners?
Getting their skins
Let's
ripped
call it
off.
a team of Skinners.
Yeah.
The people who got filleted.
Yeah.
That's offensive to me, is rip somebody's skin off.
Here's a story for you. You know what happens when you're offended? Nothing. The idea that
Big Mom, what's up, Mom?
the idea
How you doing, brother? Oh, Pop, how you doing?
the idea that being offended means that somebody is going to stop their behavior that's bizarre to me. What happens if I'm offended? You're offended. Are you going to stop being offended?
But everybody's fucking offended nowadays, man.
And
This shit is weird, man.
but the problem
One
is,
time I got something to say. You made my Sesame Street characters gay. You made my cartoons gay. You made the Odd Couple gay.
wow.
Come on, man. Can I have my life? Can I have my childhood? I wish I could put the Mr. Rogers video up here right now.
Hey, you know, they were saying that about Stark Skin.
I wish you could have opened the moment
They
Eddie
gotta make
Murphy
them gay.
with Mr. Rogers when he was Eddie
That
Murphy.
was funny.
No, but
as
Mr.
shit.
Rogers, it's Mr. Rogers. He goes, a boy is a boy all the time. If
Yeah.
you're born a boy, you stay a boy. A girl is a girl all the time. This was the 80s. We need Mr. Rogers.
Makes sense, right?
And I'm going to say something you guys ain't going to like. I have no problem with nobody. I don't give a fuck about that. You know who hates the transgenders more than anybody?
Gays.
Straight women. I don't really care what you're going to do with yourself. But you know who hates the transgenders more than anybody? Straight women.
Because they're trying to take women from
Well, look what's happening in women's sports. I mean, that's just
Oh, that's
ridiculous.
fucked up. That's stupid.
Somebody needs to stand up and say that's just outright wrong. That ain't discrimination. That's freaking common sense.
And if they want to have a league, where guys and girls compete with each other, make it its own league. That's fine.
I could agree with that.
Yeah, just make it its own league.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I'm only speaking facts. I don't just talk shit. I read every day. Believe it or not, I can actually read. RIF reading is fundamental. Reading Rainbow. We learned that back in the day.
That's a good show.
I loved it.
That's a great
I
show.
read.
10,000.
No, 80.
Oh, okay.
It said, be careful, one person offended. But like you just said, if you're offended, you can't be not unoffended. And everybody's offended about everything nowadays, man.
And also, being offended opens the way to conversation.
Check your shit about that, yes, free.
One of the biggest problems with all this is that they're shutting down conversation.
I know that's
Like if you can't have conversation, if you can't be offended and have a conversation, then what the fuck? That ends the world.
Bro,
That
I'm so tired of the sensitivity of how everybody's so fucking sensitive. Social media made you guys forget real life.
Yeah.
They were jokes. You know why I love Dave Chappelle? Because even though he knows that community goes against him and hates him, he keeps making jokes.
Yeah.
Because he goes, And he makes a joke. He goes, "It's just jokes."
It is. Just
and he'll make another joke and he'll say, "It's just jokes," because you're trying to take jokes away now.
Right. That's fucking.
Now you're trying to take jokes because you're offended. A comedian is supposed to offend you. Black, white, whatever you are, supposed to be offensive. The Indian comedian who had that show on HBO and YouTube, they cut his channel because he made fun of the government of India, how they were so bullshit with their politics. They cut his show.
Damn.
I forgot the young guy. He was funny as hell.
The one that rolls with the Flagrant 2 podcast.
He had like the little hair. Real cool young dude.
Yeah.
He made a joke to the millennials, how they wasn't shit.
Art.
He literally made a joke against the whole Indian government, how their whole political thing was a sham. How it wasn't. It was the guy said, "We're gonna get out the caste system," and all he was doing was doing a stronger caste system, and he called bullshit. They literally got him canceled on TV, and he was laughing because as he's getting canceled, he goes, "I'm about to be canceled." He said it, and then what happened? The Indian government called the United States government and said, "This guy got to go. He's speaking too much real shit."
Wow.
His own mother was mad at him. His own mother, who grew up in that system, said to him, "You shouldn't say those things." He went to a party with politicians, and the first thing the Indian politicians did, run towards him. "Who do you think you are?" He actually said that. They almost tried to arrest me after the party. The Indian government in America almost tried to arrest him.
In America?
Because they have some power, man. Like these,
They do.
you know.
Well, that's like the Chinese police station that they.
Chinese police station in America.
Yes. That shit is disturbing.
That's crazy.
Like,
Why would you submit to that? Why would you possibly submit
Well, hold on.
as a free person?
As you guys are being blinded by storms, climate change, anybody look at the border? All these illegals come across the border. And I'm not doing conspiracy theories. I said this before I saw it. They look like military men.
They do.
Young, fit Chinese dudes are walking into the country
Well,
looking like military.
yeah. And
And they're all
some of them
military.
are just outright human smuggling too.
But
Outright.
take a look at them. They look like they've been trained. Young, fit
Yeah, the
Chinese
ones that are
dudes.
coming through now,
Yeah.
they look like they're getting ready to launch war.
And we'll let them in the country. And when you go to New York and see the videos of all the people outside, I don't see one Chinese person.
But you know, you're going to have a problem to have that kind of whatever quasi thing you're talking about,
I'm
because
not worried about it.
you got to remember the free American person that owns guns. We have more than the military combined.
Time out. I'm gonna cut you off. I gotta cut you off. You're right.
Yeah.
There's a movie called Bushwick. Go watch the movie Bushwick.
I haven't seen it.
This military tried to invade Brooklyn. We had so many guns, we ran them up out of there. You're 100% right.
Yeah.
That America has so many guns, the citizens, ain't nobody invading America. And look, they tried to invade in Brooklyn got guns. They fired back. So what you just said,
Yeah.
you're 100%, and you never seen the movie,
No.
but you're 100% right.
No. But I think I'm gonna walk it back to.
Oh, there's one word in this. If
What's up, man? What's up?
I got to walk things back maybe just a little bit to the cohesiveness of America. They say maybe we don't have like we did the couple of days after September 11th, where people had the T-shirts, United We Stand, everything else. I think shit like that, some sort of shit pops up. The American people,
We all stick
by
together.
and far,
We all stick together.
they're left, whether they're right,
We
whether
all
they may be
have the
extreme. They're all about to get the shit kicked out of us.
We made
It
it
don't
up.
matter. We about the shit.
stick together.
Some people the fuck
But
out.
this is what I'm
honestly,
worried about.
you know.
This is what I'm worried about.
I honestly believe that our
Can I get a chopped cheese chicken?
So good.
I
That's what I'm worried
think
about.
our politics, our politicians thrive on our dividedness.
That's one way they stay in power.
And when we sit together, we the shit.
Look,
Yeah.
look. With
Don't
the,
forget how this
with,
country was founded.
with the Chinese immigrants, what we should be worried about is if they do something overnight. If they all just pull out guns automatically.
Doesn't matter. We have more guns anyway. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, but I'm
Yeah,
more
but it's going to
concerned.
take a while for us to realize.
Go
what's
watch the
going on.
movie Bushwick. It
No.
really will teach you what he just said. It really will
I'm-
teach you what he just said.
Honestly, I'm more concerned about the monosodium glutamate content of what they're cooking up in the restaurant. You know what I mean?
Facts.
MSG. Yeah. It's
Oh,
not good.
They don't need guns. They're going to give us all heart disease.
Why do you think they made MSG illegal? I'm gonna tell you something. But he just said, go watch the movie Bush when you get a
I'm
chance.
not bad.
No, it shows you what he just said. They came to invade, and Americans were like, man, get the fuck out of here. And we shot right back. We weren't worried about them. And it wasn't Chinese, it was an invasion force. And we ran around. They figured they were going to take over New York first and have everything. And we ran their asses right out of Brooklyn.
Welcome to FlipFlop.
You know what's interesting is, we're probably better off against them, but we can't seem to defend ourselves against little shoplifting lynch mobs that go into Nordstrom.
Because nobody cares.
30 or 40 of them
Because
and
if
take
we do, that's
$100,000 in shit.
Because if you do, that's
And
America.
you don't see like one cop trying to stop
Vamos
it.
en el-
Well,
donde
you're not going to shoot a shoplifter. You should.
I hope it's
You
so.
know.
Oh, it's not, guys, it's not politics. We're talking about just the world. Not politics. I deal in geopolitics. I don't deal in American politics.
The biggest threat to us right now is us.
Us, we're the biggest threat to us.
Too much time on our hands.
I'm gonna tell you like this. The reason I study geopolitics, I don't give a fuck about American politics. Geopolitics is the world. And the reason I study that is because I know why nukes won't be let go. I know why people help certain people in wars and do other things.
Because nobody can get ripped from corruption if we're all gone.
At the end of the day,
The biggest threat to America is that people think that guys can have kids.
at the end of the
That's the
day, that's
biggest threat right now.
that's all the story.
The second threat is you get married again.
You are a threat to my history, my friend. And go. I'm sorry, I'm joking.
Look, you know what? We're about to have a wide mouth suck show if you keep talking about go like this.
I appreciate it, IQ, appreciate it. At the end of this, we're not talking politics, we're just talking shit that we talk about. But at the end of the day, geopolitics will teach you why certain countries do what they do. Why nukes won't be let go. As much as they scare you and say the second Cold War, nukes, nuclear war, no, trust me, it's not gonna happen. It's talk. At the end of the day, we are fear mongers in America. They want you to fear everybody. When you go to other countries, look at TV. When you watch an American channel, it's always a bunch of bullshit, medicine, fear mongering. When you watch a channel in another country, there's none of that. No violence, no nonsense, there's none of that. Pay attention.
Happy people.
Everyone, because America's the only country that everybody's in fear and every day we're scared for our lives. That's what we're taught to do.
God, they gotta keep us in check.
That's what they're doing. But
What are the comments?
let's get the comments. You're right. All right, so I read that. Your old tape. Send me that cash app. I won.
Hey, did we ever find out how old our 68 millennial was?
He said he's 68. He says, history. And Michael Jr. Because I'll challenge you any day to a history head-to-head. And at the end of the day, you being 68 talking about Redskins is a bad name. That's crazy. Because you grew up watching Redskins.
Negative. You probably cheered for him, yeah.
Well, he's probably 30. Most of the 30-years don't know what
He's
they were
probably
doing.
a Dallas fan.
He's probably a Dallas fan, for real.
But then young Jay made a comment, but I responded talking about it's the Native Americans actually want the Redskin name back.
Exactly, Jay.
Exactly.
They want the name back.
We want our name back.
Changing the
What
sports
percentage
name don't
of
change
what
what happened in history.
Dude, I'm all. They can track everything back to Choctaw or Cherokee.
Chalked up.
No African slave trade. Got Irish. That's why I look like him.
But you have hair on your face.
Yeah, so is he. If he lets it go in.
But you got more hair.
Yeah, I look like him. My
Is that his
brother-
name? Hassan Minaj? Yeah, that's him. The young boy had the YouTube channel. They got rid of all his shit. I used to like that guy.
Stand up for a minute.
Heat wings, you already know them heat wings.
Yeah,
Go.
lo que favor.
No, yeah.
Man, unless
Just got straight
you want to take me out to dinner.
That was appreciate Halloween. What we
Are you
do?
gonna take me out to dinner? You are? Okay.
And yes,
okay.
she was
I
saying
see.
something to the
Look, I just about to get married again.
Oh my God, not twice in a week.
Appreciate that.
Hey, when you guys get the marriage in
Michael Jukis, the biggest player in geopolitics is America, but they're not the only player. They've lied to you, made you believe that you're the player.
So
China is the geopolitical.
China, Russia,
Where?
there's so many.
Well, Russia's geo because just for the fact of its natural resources, especially oil and gas.
Yo, cook. Yo, cook. Oh, I
Can't
can't even.
even go with you. You don't cook.
No, I'm not.
You don't cook? You ever
Jesus
clean?
Christ.
Yeah.
You ever clean stuff up? Little messes here and there. Mostly the bedroom. Joking. Roses.
So the DR basketball team,
Yeah, so you can
beat
cook me
the
dinner.
Canada team. That's good.
No,
It's a
I
power
have
suggestion
boyfriend.
right there.
What? Why you have a boyfriend?
Yes, I have boyfriend.
That's good. You should keep him.
Sherm in the building. What's up, my brother Sherm? See you in 2 weeks. Yeah, I ain't never met Dominican don't cook. That's weird.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Clean sex is about the three most important things.
I believe the draft is over. I think it's over. Big shout out to you guys who joined the Fantasy Football League. Freddie Mac, what's good? We just over here talking.
Hey, Washington Redskins gonna win the Super Bowl this year. Just so
They
you
call the
know.
Washington Commanders. And
Hey,
they're
can I give a shout out to somebody?
of course, bro.
So if you guys are into travel and you want to do, you're interested in adventures, etc., check out Justin R. Edelman.
Justin R. Edelman.
He's on www.linktree,
No, that's his link.
linktr.ee.
That's his link. To everything.
Warthog Bike. He's a good friend of mine, sailor, but he started doing motorcycle tours across India, Turkey. He's got a travel group, so he'll pull 12 people together and they will.
Oh, this guy you were telling me about.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
you check this guy out, right? He's a really nice dude as well. He's ex-Navy, solid traveler. I just want to give a shout out to him.
No, definitely shout to him. Shout out to you guys joining the draft. The draft is now over. We're back at it.
That's what's the mommy.
Oh. I never met a Dominican that don't cook. That's weird.
How are the comments doing, man?
Yeah, I'm going right here. Commanders in history initiated mass killings throughout history. Should we change the name again? Yeah, look. Y'all too sensitive, man. All that sensitivity shit is out the window. Oh, yeah, it was raining early this morning, but it's fine. It rained like about 6 o'clock this morning.
It's that time of year. It rains every day here. For a bit.
May was bad. May's usually every single day. Y'all hit that like button. And big shout to my guests in the building for Sunday service. And big shout to Action Jackson. Yeah, married for 4 days. No, man, no.
Is that Jesus?
I guess he's Jesus. I didn't feel no blessings. Yeah, so Jesus walking by. Oh, Michael, that's why you suck. You a Lions fan. I'm joking, Michael. You don't suck. You a Lions fan.
Jesus is
That was Jesus. That was Dominican Jesus.
I came out of the restroom and I was like,
Jesus.
oh, I was about to have an epiphany.
We've got everybody on the beach here. We've got Dominican Jesus. We've got.
That was definitely Jesus.
We have Captain Jack Sparrow walks the beach
He
every
does
day
walk
as well.
the beach every now and then. Or in season.
Woo, I got a good fantasy team. Watch out now. All right, enough of fantasy. I'm done with that.
Action has quite the family history.
Oh yeah, I'm all mixed up.
I know I'm hungry. I want my chopped cheese. Don't forget that chopped cheese off menu.
Don't forget
Did
curry.
you do chicken
later.
or what'd you do? Chicken?
I just did chicken. I want
Yo,
chopped.
was good yesterday.
I had the
Hey,
chopped
Greg, don't
cheese
forget curry later,
steak,
man.
Curry chicken later.
and
Curry chicken barbecue.
it was amazing. It was amazing. Set my whole day off yesterday. It's so good.
Well, the Lions, guys, remember the Lions were top 5 scoring offense last year. I believe number 3, 30 points a game. That's a lot of points. Now the defense sucked. Straight drop. What up? Yeah, the Lions actually had a very good offense. When they beat the Giants, the first thing I said is, if we get down by 2 touchdowns, it's over. And it was over. Elvis, Sosua's lit, man. Been a good time, man. Have a good time out here. I'll be out here tonight hanging out. Fellas, I haven't seen Steve-O. He be disappearing, but love to him. Might hit the strip a little bit. Sip, Do what I do. You know how I do.
Welcome to FlipFlop.
Y'all hit that like button. I only got 78 likes.
That's it?
Hey, what's up, Kaz?
You're supposed to have 69
You
likes.
get Kaz in the building.
Twice.
What's up, guys? You guys doing?
Mamijo, yes, there is. You can hit me up and join the Facebook group. We're gonna start a WhatsApp group later. I haven't big shout to Jam. I haven't seen him in a little while. Big shout to him. Man, this motherfucker walks by here once a day. Now he's been out by here 7 times a day. The crazy dude with his pants sagging. He's weird.
Oh yeah.
Hope he's not gonna make this a thing. Like, he been by here 7 times.
What'd you call it? Pants set?
Pants sagging. Crazy pants sagging guy. He don't bother nobody. He just annoys me. I get annoyed quick.
No.
We're going to the cruise. I'm leaving Saturday. We'll be in Miami partying for 2 days, spending more money than I actually have. I'm broke, baby.
Better hit the cash app.
And hit the cash app, and then we'll be out there partying and going to the cruise on the 28th.
Where are you going?
Just Miami, Key West, Cozumel, and back.
I'm doing a nice one.
Quick
September
cruise.
16th.
It's my first cruise, though. It's my first one ever.
I'm doing a nice
It's my
one.
first one ever.
Yeah, I got Miami, Grand Cayman, Aruba, Bonaire, Curacao.
It's a 7 8 day trip.
Perfect day, and then to Boston. Yeah,
Nice.
10 night. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. Doing some
Nice.
good dive. Royal Caribbean, baby.
You know what? I want
DJ
to
Miller,
go
if you
diving.
marry a bartender, you gotta pay extra. Yeah, never been on a cruise. I'm excited.
What Mary bartender here?
What cruise line?
Carnival.
Carnival. Yeah.
Get it started. Big shout to Gentry, round of applause for the bro. He's actually going to the States right now to work on a Disney cruise. Big shout to Gentry.
Those are nice ships, Disney ships. They're fucking
He's going on a
badass.
Disney joint, yeah.
The Royal Caribbean Oasis classes.
And yes, the toy drive is next. You do the toy drive all the way until October, until January. So if you got toys, bring them down. I tell
Yes.
you guys, donate money, toys, or your time. Some of you guys can donate your time, help us get these things out and about. So I appreciate all y'all. You don't always gotta donate money.
Hey, what was the thing you were talking about? The electric carts? Were you saying?
Sosua electric carts. He's right over here. He's got Bank of Popular Orange.
Yeah.
That plaza. All those little what do they call them? Golf carts are the Sosua electric carts. That's the actual company.
Okay, I thought you meant you guys were gifting people a
No,
card
he-
to pay
he-
for their electricity.
No, he donated twice for the toy drive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you meant you guys you were trying to donate like people to pay the power bill or something.
No,
like
that's
that.
not gonna happen.
Oh, I was like, wow.
Then everybody's gonna get AC.
Yeah.
Sosua electric carts donated twice, so definitely love to them. They definitely I've actually got to check one of the carts out. He told me I'd get one. I just been running around, but I'm definitely gonna grab one of those carts, and I'll give you guys a review of Sosua electric carts. I'll see them outside all the time when I pass by. So definitely gotta try one, ride around the town a little bit, pop a wheelie or something. I don't know, maybe.
Welcome to FlipFlop.
We'll see how it rolls out.
Nice.
But yeah, the guy, he's got a bunch of carts over there right there by that little plaza. I see him every day when I pull up.
It's probably because I'm drunk, but I'm liking I'm watching us do this.
It's all good. I'm watching this too.
I've never done this before,
Hey, first time for everything, man.
you know?
But you guys can take the show. Like, go where you want to go. We got time.
That's on. We got Chelsea back on.
Where we gonna go with the conversation?
Oh shit! Tell some bad joke.
I want to go back to traveling. That's where I want to go.
Where's your next stop?
Oh God! Wow. Look
Well,
at
my
that.
next stop is that cruise, but my next stop could be Happy Sandwich.
Chopped cheese. Chopped cheese. Off menu item. Hold on, take that down.
Are you hiding from the camera?
Off menu item. The chopped cheese hit.
For the record, I had one yesterday, and it didn't suck.
It's really good.
No, it's not him, Solo. It's the other guy, the real tall guy, walks around with no shirt. The guy who drinks from a trash can has got a little mental issue. Most of these, but no, you gotta listen. They don't know how to deal with mental illnesses. They let them on the street.
Yeah. Welcome to America.
Get a cashew.
When I left here last Sunday, I had a half a bottle of beer left, right? And Neil was talking to somebody, and I walked out. The security guy goes,
Hey, someone's goading us into having marijuana shots in the comments.
They go. He goes, "Are you going to drink the rest of that?" I go, "No." And he goes, "Oh,
Elvis, instead of cash out, I'm on
there. Drink up." Yeah.
Right, he has no idea.
Chopped cheese, off menu item. This is delicious.
That's how cookies.
Yeah, right. I had the bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich this morning at the DC or New York. No, I had the New York. It was New York.
You know what? I'm thinking about getting the chicken and waffles.
I saw the waffle yesterday you guys put out here. Holy shit.
Oh, yeah.
The steak and eggs. That's like somebody shaved
I had that
the
yesterday.
steak off the freaking cow.
But that waffle, man, that's good. That made Waffle House kind of shaking its fucking boots a little bit.
Yeah, I think I'm with that.
It came out well, so kept doing it.
Yeah.
Hey, that chopped cheese, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That's good.
You do the carne, pollo, and what else? Vegetable?
Normal is the beef. Then we do turkey. Chicken, which you had chicken.
chicken.
I mean chicken. Salmon,
Salmon, yeah.
like that, yeah.
But you do the carne, the beef. Is it ground beef or is it like a stewed beef?
No, it's ground beef. But the normal chopped cheese is with beef. So you say chopped cheese is with beef. That's why some of the flavors, so everybody know what you get.
So I'm going to put a Tampa twist into this because of our Cuban past in Tampa. Just take that same meat, but take pork, marinate it in mojo, or that sazon, S-A-Z-O-N sauce, the green one. Put that pork and then chop it up and put it in with all the same ingredients and press it down.
Could be good.
And I'm telling you,
I bet your guys would make it badass.
I didn't think about
the
the pork one.
Dominican chopped cheese. That would be so freaking good.
Your guys would make a badass Cuban here.
Hey, Z, I got a fish burger. What you talking about? Mahi. I got a fish burger, mahi. I got the salmon burger with the fish burger.
Yep.
You got your condom. You ain't gonna use it anyway.
Forgot your butterscotch disc.
Are you going to tell the story about the condom?
You tell the story about it.
I can't tell the story about it. You want me to tell the story about the condom?
Yeah, come over here.
Yeah, let me move around. Are you sure you want me to tell the story about the condom?
Alicia.
All right.
Alicia.
This is going to be bad. I'm about to be immortalized here. So what was it, last Saturday?
Manuela y la chica.
Go ahead, tell it.
So it was like last Saturday, right? They were bullshitting?
That's true. A couple of days, I don't really know.
Bullshitting last Saturday, and he's got a whole bunch of stuff up here for, I guess male enhancement or something.
Yeah, I keep
Yes.
Oh yeah, now I remember.
I thought they were condoms.
Yes.
And being smart and possibly a little bit drunk.
A lot.
Brugal. I'm gonna, Brugal. It is what it is. I said, Greg, you got any condoms for white guys out there?
He definitely said that.
And he goes,
Look, good? Oh yeah, yes sir.
if that wasn't funny enough, the next day I come in, and where's your fucking real oven? You have them over there.
Yeah. And it just so happened someone gave me that morning.
The next day I come in and he's like, yo. I'm like, you asshole.
I definitely had the whole. So it just so happened someone gave it to me the next day. Yeah.
So way to follow on a joke there, buddy.
There you go.
Cheers.
Condoms for condoms.
Close the loop on that shit for sure.
Nice.
It was also perfect timing. Remember I said it? I said, wait a minute, I gotta show you something.
It was good timing.
It was perfect. Oh, shut up. Perfect time. I don't sell condoms, y'all. Someone just gave it to me as a joke, but it is what it is.
I'm gonna say it was too small though. I tried it the other night.
Shit, good luck for you.
Well, you put it over the wrong fucking head.
Yeah,
Still talking.
maybe the wrong head.
Good luck for you on that one. Y'all hit me on the email for the Halloween info, guys. Or hit me on Instagram, Facebook, whatever you want. If you missed the beginning of the show, I shout out everybody who donated.
No. Oh, you missed it. Good.
Everybody who donated to the back to school drive. I also gave my new segment once a month. Mother sucker of the month. If you do something stupid, you will make the summer jam screen. I have no problems about it. I'm not worried about nobody. I ain't scared of nobody. So I will put you on the summer jam screen.
I've got to say one thing.
Yeah, man.
If you see a travel shamer, shame the shamer.
Shame the shamer, yeah. Like
There is no shame in travel.
it's weird to shame
Ask for their passport.
and then
Check them for stamps.
they might go to La Jolla,
Yeah.
California.
If they don't have more than 10 stamps, they ain't travel.
There is about as much point in shaming somebody for travel as there is watching porn on the radio.
He's still watching porn on the radio. Jesus Christ.
You get AM in your room?
What's up, fellas?
Hey, what's going on?
How you guys?
I saw his phone last night. You think you see anything?
It definitely wasn't here. If it was here, they'd have grabbed it up.
Okay.
If the phone was here, we'd have grabbed it immediately.
Big fact.
Definitely wasn't here.
Appreciate
That
you.
sucks, man.
What time were you guys here?
Was it us? 8, 7?
For argument's sake, I look on the camera later on when what's the name gets here, but I guarantee you, if your phone was here, they'll take it to the hell
What
of it.
carrier are you on? Okay, I have AT&T.
Is it an iPhone?
Okay.
Is Google smartphone?
Where were you guys sitting at? Right there. Okay. I'll look for argument's sake.
I appreciate it.
No, not a problem at all. Not a problem at all.
It's like, I'm negative.
So I just trust me. I understand.
Well done, it, man. I lost both my phones about 3 months ago in St. Pete, in Florida. It was a disaster.
We've all done it.
Trying to remember
It's
what
that
bar
moment
you
when
were
wake
in.
up and fucking.
I'm gonna have when she comes in, I'm gonna have a look at the camera for you. All right.
Okay, I appreciate it.
And that, my friends, is another travel mistake.
It happens. I probably lost 4 phones now. Then.
Yeah.
I'm
I
down
mean,
with
just out drinking. You know what I'm saying?
overall.
Now I gotta keep my phones in my pocket.
Overall traveling, I've lost 3.
Travel
Probably about
advice.
4.
Keep track of your shit.
2 to crime and 2 to
It's hard to
just media,
replace
though.
when you're on the road.
Most of the time, I put it down. See now, because I'm so and there's cameras everywhere, I'll put my phone like you. I can go to the bathroom. Or if I'm getting up. So now I've left my phone next to you. You know that's my phone.
Okay, so I've got a funny expat story. Now that you did that, you left your phone open in front of me. I'm going to try not to name names so nobody can be identified, but this is a freaking hilarious story.
Go for it.
When I lived in Saudi Arabia, we used to have a bar there called Voodoo on our compound. They only served orange juice. There's no alcohol in Saudi Arabia, I promise.
Yeah, I know.
No.
So we were sat there, really, really drunk as shit on orange juice. Several glasses of fun. And one of the guys had a South African wife. And she happened to be there. And she was drunk and she left her phone, sat in front of the one person in the world you don't want to leave your phone in front of. So he picked up her phone, drunk and scrolling through. And he gets the first guys in her text messages.
Damn, West Ham.
And he just went, "You're a C word."
Cunt.
Cunt. That's what he said. You know, childish, because when we get drunk, we're 12, right? 30 minutes later,
I'm 13 and a half.
oh, okay. You're marginally more mature than I am.
God, I wish we could have 13 and a half.
But 30 minutes later, Ronwin, this girl's
Can you hit
name
that
was.
easy button? Make it
She's
13 and a half.
I'm 13 and a half. Shout 13 and a half. When you're drunk.
30 minutes later, Ronwin's 13-year-old son is calling her in tears, asking her why she called him a cunt.
Hey, look.
Drunk, immature behavior doesn't always end well.
When alcohol is involved,
Just don't
everything,
fuck up this afternoon's curry, whatever you do.
everything messed up. And yes, everyone started with one stamp when they paid for it. But at the end of the day, some of the guys travel shame don't have no stamps or don't have a passport. At the end of the day.
They ain't left. They don't got a passport out of their basement.
Shout out to all the people living in their basement.
I'd like to give a shout out to everybody that's had to replace a passport before it expires because you run out of pages for stamps.
Tree. Tree.
That's, you get points for.
Hey, the troll soul taker. Did you see
That's a good one.
did you just get it or did you see my Holy chain? I'm sorry. I should change the whole chain. My mother sucker of the month. My mother sucker of the month. Look.
You're not nominating yourself, are you?
No. Troll Soul taking one of my favorite YouTubers. So this is, your boy was arrested again and looking real bad.
Is that here?
No, the Indian American.
Okay.
He delivers pizzas for a living and he talks a lot of shit. So at the end of the day,
He sounds like a stand-up guy.
he's getting arrested. He was arrested for, he's like a peeping Tom. Then now he's arrested under the influence. He's looking bad though, like he ain't on drugs or something.
He's doing good.
Shout out to Fulan, I love you, bro. You're famous now.
That guy should start a self-help channel.
I hit that like button.
Sorry.
My Wi-Fi's acting up. Hold on.
Is that wrong?
Is the vino for you? Oh, it's all right.
Voy a buscarlo.
LJ, yeah, listen, you know I'm a troll. I'm a troll everybody I can. But like I said, I ain't no John Gotti out here. I ain't no John Gotti. But I can guarantee in my what's his name? Yosemite Sam voice? Guarantee. Or no American or anybody roll up on here and kick my ass. I ain't worried about that. I can guarantee.
Sorry, bro.
It's all right, man.
So at the end of the day, I just talk about shit. And if you're stupid enough to make the Summer Jam stream, it is what it is. What you gonna do about it? Nothing.
How's that fantasy draft coming along?
It's done. It's over. Just end it.
Oh,
Just
okay.
end it. So you know what? I'm glad you said that.
I'm up here watching Chelsea football.
I know. You're
You
watching the
can't
game here. I'll do it right now. South Side all day, Reggie. You know. So I'll give you guys my fantasy team. So I had the first pick. I'm not having Justin Jefferson, Justin Herbert, DJ Metcalf, Isaiah Pacheco, D Swift, and I ain't want nobody from Philly. TJ Hawkinson, Chris Olave, Deshaun Watson, Hollywood Brown, Quentin Johnson, Brock Purdy, T Bixby, I have no idea who it is, and G Dolce, I have no idea. That's what I was so busy talking, I missed my picks. And focus a kicker. The Rams defense, I didn't pick them. I picked the Rams defense. Jesus Christ.
Oh, your thumb's getting too big.
I definitely didn't pick the Rams defense.
Didn't some guy get arrested yesterday or something? Some big NFL player?
Oh,
I don't know who it was.
I'm gonna show you. Yo, he's out of the league. Hold on. He's done.
What was the charge?
And he was drunk.
That's fucking. There's everything about that joke. Stupid.
In the freezer.
Windows. Mac supports Windows now. This joke pains me.
That's awful. Leave me alone. It's not even fair.
Hold on, Troy. I'm surprised you didn't see this shit.
Come on now.
I don't know if it's gonna be quick. Arrested August 1st. He looking bad out there too. Literally, like he eating pizzas he's supposed to be delivering. That look drug bad. I wish no drugs. I wish I know what. That look drug bad. It is what it is. So.
Hey, do you know the guy I just gave a shout out to? Do you want to show video of this? Yeah. Should play on that.
That's his video.
Yeah, that's the guy in India
He
right
does
now.
the India tours, bike tours. That's a video of him right there. That's dope too. Take a look. I'll get the link and drop it in the comment section. I don't know if I would do that, but yeah.
We're making people money today.
So you do bike tours around India?
Hey, Greg, I want to drop a travel hint where I'm going next. I'm going to be going to the Antarctic. And
Are you going to Antarctica?
Antarctica.
Bro, I really want to go.
Okay, so maybe we could get together some people on this channel that might want to join in.
When are you planning on going?
Well, I have to talk to a friend when I get back, but I think usually February is like the best time to go.
So let me know, and I'll do a
I'm
poll of who really wants to go. Because I want to go.
Yeah, so if you want to get a group together, you know, if we could get 30 people.
Isn't that trip like $5 grand, $6 grand, something like that?
You're probably going to be 7,500 of these.
So yes, okay. So
Yeah, but you're gonna. It's the helicopter rides come with that. I mean, you're gonna fucking kayak through the ice, and I mean, it's the trip of a lifetime.
do I get to play with polar bears?
No, they play with you as a form of food. Yeah.
Are polar bears in the Arctic? The Antarctic?
They're in the Arctic.
Arctic, yeah.
Yeah, and
Penguins is the Antarctic.
Polar bears eat you.
yeah, penguins trip over you,
No question at all.
or you step in penguin shit and you slip.
Polar bears literally eat everything. They don't care. You are literally food. There's no. What is it? What's that word?
Down for that.
There's no way. What do we say? Black bears fight back. Brown bears stand still. Polar bears, you're dead.
Yeah,
That's it. There's nothing to say.
and they can swim and hold their breath too. That's even scarier. Yeah. But anyways, yeah. So my next big adventure is
I
Antarctica.
really want Antarctica. There's a YouTuber. I'm sorry.
Can I be rent-a-homie?
Big shout out to A-Slide. He went to Antarctica. Look good.
I'll be rent-a-homie for that one.
Rent a homie my ass.
You're gonna be rent the homie in Antarctica?
No,
Neil's gonna be rent the homie in Antarctica.
I'm trying to slide in my backpack. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
He's gonna carry your bags for you.
Yeah, right.
carrying shit for him.
Hey, any questions? We're on 2 hours. Anything you guys want to
You gotta
say?
put your penguin suit on, man. A little tuxedo.
Anything you guys want to say? Or any questions before we get out of here?
Yeah, don't fucking travel shame. You see a travel shame report them here, and we'll get on their ass. Like they've never been getting on their ass. But other than that, Sosua, it's a good life here. It's been a great Sunday morning. Good times down here.
I'm glad you guys pulled up too.
Yeah, man, it's been good. Like I said, I've never done one of these little forums here. It's fun.
Nice little, it's like a podcast live.
Yeah.
And we're all the way live, so no holds barred. We know that Action Jackson got divorced before the 8th, so we're happy for that. Y'all post some trees up real quick. We're not going anywhere yet. Just asking the guys if they get any parting comments. Neil, any parting comments, my brother?
Yeah, don't take relationship advice from Action Jackson. That's like drinking non-alcoholic beer. Can I make a dirty joke?
He said, don't take a relationship like Action Jackson.
Ugh.
You know where I want to go, bro? Because it's Antarctica, bro. I want to go there. Here's the thing. When I go to Antarctica,
Action Jackson is stepping back
He's
in
back.
the house.
when I go to Antarctica, I'm leaving everybody. I'm going to find them aliens in the underground country, the underground world. I'm finding them.
And if you're looking for
They're like, where's Flip at? I'm like, I'm going to be looking for that
He
underground.
goes to find the aliens
I'm
and
gonna
eat
find
his
it.
food that night. So thank you very much.
anybody who needs a
As soon as I get in my kayak,
I'm
I'm out. I'm out.
I got you. Are you going to kayak off into the great
So,
golden
over the
sunset?
I'm going to keep going.
Just you and the biggest, fucking, fattest penguin ever.
I'm gonna find them goddamn aliens, and I'm gonna report live. Dirty Workers, I'll see you Sunday, my bro. We'll be back in Miami next Sunday.
You and the emperor penguin with your GPS.
I'm good with it.
Paddle off into the night. Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, when I go to Antarctica, I'm finding aliens. Y'all out your damn mind. I want to go there. I'm finding them aliens.
When we go to Antarctica, we're gonna get a 2-man kayak. We're gonna get in a snowball fight.
Then you'll be finding aliens with me because you'll be leaving.
Huh? Shit.
We're leaving.
Speaking about,
I'm telling you what's gonna happen.
I'm leaving
We
the
gonna get
group
in a
and
snowball
finding the
fight.
aliens.
speaking about relationship
What are we gonna do?
advice,
Cut the kayak in
your
half?
fucking friend
They only
divorced.
got 2-person kayaks.
Whoever goes with me is going to the wall, the ice wall.
I'm out.
I'm going to the ice wall.
Oh, you're going to the wall. You're going back to the Game of
I'm going
Thrones.
to the wall.
You're going to climb the wall.
I died buddy divorced him for a hot Ukrainian chick. You just friend divorced me for a bar owner.
There's no White Walkers in the Antarctic.
That's where it started from. Hey, Action Jackson,
Yes.
what's your 4-day divorce? Anything you want to tell the people before you go?
Yes, sir. Regal is the best.
The sanctity of marriage is important.
The sanctity of marriage is super important. I think that's why I've never been married.
Would you get married again?
I've never been married. So.
Well, would you about to get married again?
Oh yeah, I'm about to marry this little girl I saw the other day. She's awesome.
You hit that already?
Yeah,
The model chick?
No, the other one.
I'm talking about the model chick.
I'm gonna try to. Yes. I'll show you a picture.
Jimmy Django.
Oh, she's like Japanese and Dominican.
Damn. She's definitely Chinese. She's not exotic, she's Japanese.
She's
She's definitely Chinese.
She's Japanese.
Dominican.
Wow.
She's not Japanese. Don't give her all that. A little slant in the eye don't make her Japanese.
She's drinking rum and eating sushi all at the same time.
She's eating pico pollo with chopsticks.
She's technologically capable and she wants your money.
I forget.
That's
It was a
scary.
restaurant, right? Pico pollo.
Right.
Oh, you fucked me up there for a second. I thought you meant Dos Hermanos.
Greg, I'm really sorry. That's terrifying. She's technologically capable and she wants your money.
He's gonna show you
That's
the best,
scary.
the best pictures. Ask him to show you the worst picture.
Oh well. Let's start with the best picture.
She's beautiful. I'm just saying. When she got no makeup on.
Be careful.
I met
Can we hear for the
her.
4-day marriage buzzer, please?
I met her getting my translation.
4 days. 4 dia.
4-day marriage. Shout out to the 4-day marriage.
4-day marriage. This guy.
You've heard of the 90-day visa. You've heard of the 90-day murder in New Orleans, Shop New Orleans.
Oh,
4-day marriage. Only this guy can do it.
I'm the man. I'm the man. Only the man can do some shit like that.
wow.
Yeah. Just shout out to my bro for the buzzer.
I feel like a married
I
man.
feel like we should be
Incoming.
Don't. What's that saying in your hand?
Hold fast.
Hold fast.
Sailor tattoo.
I just realized it. Do not get married.
They're not prison tats, I promise.
I don't know what I mean. Prison tats, sailor tats, kind of the same thing to me.
Oh, nice. Cute.
Yeah.
How is it the same
Dinner.
thing?
I'm just putting it out there.
Dinner. Just
Sailboat's not in prison.
Kind of. Can you leave?
Nicely done, sir.
See what I just did right there?
Man.
And sailors do have a. I mean, not me personally, but
Don't
strange things happen at
Don't
sea.
say
man.
sailors rape each other. Please don't say that. Please don't say that.
When you get lonely on the oceans,
Well, Navy types like that, they wear their trousers back to
And
front.
there-
That's
and
all I'm
there's-
saying.
and there's no goats out
I was in the Air Force.
Oh, Billy.
Y'all hit that merch store as well, guys. Buy that merch, Paradise Life all day. So my parting shot today is, I love all you guys. See the conversation we have in front of dope conversation, dope company. I love these guys right here. We literally talk almost every day. I want to always bring you guys into the fold, into my world and what goes on in the universe. So I appreciate all y'all. I want to thank all my guests. Action Mr. Mary Jackson.
Married and divorced.
Today's actually, Action Mary Jackson, Neil and Alan. Appreciate the brothers jumping in the line. We got some more stuff coming too, by the way. Y'all stay tuned for more. I'm gonna get out of here. Hit that Cash App, fill my red cup up.
Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday to the rest of you guys. Love you guys.
Post in the comments any travel questions you have, because the more questions you ask is the more I can learn.
As soon as the live is over, keep posting. Ask any questions you want. Love you guys. We out of here. Man, good show, guys. Appreciate you guys.
How many viewers did it get to?